Has
That's
KD
a
dunked
big
on
damn
people?
one
Hell
instance.
yeah, I never said KD never dunked on anybody. But KD's game is spot up shooting, getting to my spot, and pulling up right over the top with a jump shot. That's his game. Ja Morant's game is I'm using my athleticism. I'm driving to the hoop. I'm trying to dunk over you, laying it up. Ja Morant does not have the
But hold on,
ability
Isaiah. To
that a
be
Kevin
fair though,
Durant
that's not the
has.
injury
And
that
in these
Ja's dealing
past
with
3 years,
either.
since he has been injured, coming off of injury, whatever the fuck you want to say, he has
But
not
none of
included
them,
his
none of
jump
them have
shot
been
since
Achilles
stepping
All
in,
right,
injuries though.
but
stepping in
So
the
wait,
league.
I
wait,
don't
wait,
think
wait,
that
wait,
I don't
wait,
He
even
has
think
wait,
that
not
would
wait,
included
apply.
jump
wait,
shots since
wait,
stepping
wait,
in the
wait, wait,
league.
wait. Hold on.
He is the only nigga who's allowed to bring as many stars as he want on his team and then act like it's him. But then when it's the other team and they don't have nearly the amount of all stars that Bron has, all of a
LeBron
sudden,
ain't give Curry the ball
that
on that
nigga's
three.
I ain't
trash.
gonna lie, we let
Bron is
Steph
the
do that.
greatest. I hate that y'all
We let
do
Steph
that.
do that.
If he
Steph
don't
great.
need them niggas, then why do he try to get at least 2
Name
all
all the
stars
stars.
every single
Name
team
all
he
the
get?
stars. Name all the stars, brother. Name all the stars.
Kevin Love, Kyrie
Okay.
Irving, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, Chris
I'm talking about
Bosh,
for the Cleveland
Luka
Cavaliers, talk,
Doncic.
nigga.
What the
I'm talking
F are
about
we
for the
talking
Cleveland
about?
Cavaliers. I'm talking about this roster right here, nigga. This roster right here, nigga.
So even while Shams was named the guy to literally fill his shoes at ESPN, they were still trying to text this nigga in hopes of
they can't
like
trust
maybe,
Shams.
maybe not. So
Ever since Shams took over,
clearly
Giannis
that
been getting
shows like
traded.
there's not the same trust level with Shams or
No.
the same rapport with Shams as they had with Woj for whatever reason he got to the level he did.
And I told you
But
why.
that's a lot of pressure.
And I told you why. Because he be spreading a bunch of clickbait bullshit. He's worse than Adam Schefter.
Flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back.
Alright, what up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts, man. Episode 184, right, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. 184. I got it.
Together, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was just on 178, nigga. Damn.
Nigga, what the
yeah, man.
How the fuck you don't know? How the hell?
He never knows. He never knows. And you know this. I have to tell him what episode
y'all
we
niggas
on.
get to y'all niggas. I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say. Y'all gonna pause me, but y'all niggas get to go to the show,
Go ahead.
film for y'all little hour or two, and then go home, right, and relax. Turn your computer off and relax. I gotta edit all these clips and spit.
I'm sick as a dog.
Like I don't have my own YouTube channel.
I gotta edit all these clips and spit and numbers and stuff. Like that's a lot.
Torn Achilles. I'm out here on the floor. And you doing
disrespect, that? Right, the disrespect on my channel, man.
Cast it up.
Like I ain't got my own channel.
Nigga, I'm talking y'all niggas is talking about remembering the number on this show. That ain't got shit to do with this. I'm talking about remembering the number on this show. That's what
184, brother.
I'm sitting here, cast it up, hopped up on painkillers for you.
He tells you every time you do the intro.
Before I
Every time
was
you do
rudely
the intro, and I'm
out
here.
of bed to be disrespected.
He tell you.
By this nigga. Fucking dying.
You gonna have to restart this whole scene.
And what he's about to do is he's about to do all these kind intros where he's like, "Oh yeah, these basketball minds, I love these guys."
I didn't even get to that part yet because y'all niggas cut me off.
Give me the same intro that you gave with this episode number. Yeah, this and or whatever. Yeah.
Hey.
We
had this problem last week when we was talking about the Super Bowl. We had this problem the exact same. He was like, "Am I on 182 or 183? Real? What number I'm on?" I'm like, I'm gonna let you figure this one out because I know what number.
Nah, because you didn't know, nigga.
That's what I did.
Don't try
That's
that.
why
I think you really forgot that time. That was different.
No, I ain't forget. I tried to figure out if you was gonna remember.
Before I was rudely interrupted, this is our official.
This is why we say fuck them jobs. Because the niggas like JC, you know what? You come to work damn sick, fucking back hurting, all that, and then what you get, zero appreciation. You know what? Tell that manager, fuck you.
That's crazy work.
Since that's what we own.
As I was saying, this is our official NBA trade deadline episode. We got it all for you today. We're going to cover the people who didn't get traded because some of that was big news. We're going to cover the people that got waived, the buyouts, all that good shit, man. But first, just want to thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us. We appreciate that. Also, if you're in your car, listening or on your way to work, at work or whatever, make sure you hit that auto download button on whatever major platform that you're listening on. Just type in All Grind Sports Show. That being said, I'm gonna introduce my brothers.
Oh, so, now we your brothers. It's just a minute ago we ain't shit.
Please show me or take a transcript of where I said anything close to what I say. It just said. But somebody pull up the transcript.
I don't care.
So first off, we got my guy. I don't know what he was thinking with that background, so we'll start there. But we already got him before the cameras was rolling, so I'll let that pass. One of the greatest basketball minds I know, but happens to be my least favorite Knicks fan.
No. You sure about that? He chose to be a Knicks fan.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is.
I can't claim to be one of the greatest football minds. I chose to be a Raiders fan, so I gotta.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, because I chose to be a Browns fan.
I'm from New York.
What that mean?
I was born into this. It's like a gang. They jump you into the hospital before you get out, man.
Are you a Jets or a Giants fan?
Giants fan.
Okay. All right.
They play in Jersey. Don't they play in Jersey?
They both play in Jersey.
Yeah,
both
play in Jersey.
City got
ain't neither one of them got nothing to do with New York.
Ain't no space. They play in the backyard.
Ain't no space. They almost built a city. They almost built a stadium in the Bronx.
They play in the
Y'all got space for the Barclays.
Yeah, there ain't no space out there.
And they displaced a whole bunch of black people.
Basketball stadium and the football ain't the same. Hey, that's all across America, brother.
No, that's a fact. I'm just saying.
That's all across America.
But y'all New Yorkers like that, like y'all safe. Like we don't know the real story behind Central Park.
It's Black History Month. Go ahead and tell them.
That's for the white tourists.
It's Black History Month. Tell them.
Go ahead and tell them.
It's Black History Month.
I just shared that yesterday too.
While all y'all New Yorkers walking around Central Park and stuff,
the only park y'all got.
Thousands of black people out of Seneca Village.
Yep.
And just for the fans, just so y'all know, that was Isaiah's way of saying Happy Black History.
I know Chev know his Black History. I'm just messing with him. I know he knows his Black History.
We talk about New York parks. Y'all catch me at Holcomb Rucker. You know, y'all catch me at Prospect. You know
what?
Dykeman. I don't know nothing about no Central. I don't be around there.
Y'all got multiple parks.
Where's Rucker Park?
Yes,
I didn't know that. I thought y'all.
Where's Rucker Park at, Chev?
In a bunch of buildings.
That is a amazing troll.
Which borough is Rucker in?
Rucker is in. Oh dear Lord!
You lost your New York pass. We're gonna move on.
Come on, Chev. Chev.
Ain't no effing way.
He don't know where the park at? That's crazy.
This area just got gentrified.
There is no historic LA landmark. I can't tell you where it's at.
Rucker Park.
You just lost your card, bro.
I don't think he's from over that way.
Yeah,
I'm from Queens.
I ain't gonna lie. I think you pulling the 21 Savage, bro. You really an Atlanta nigga for real. And you was posing as the NY. I don't know.
You mean 21 really a
British?
A British.
I give myself a
bottle of water.
Give myself a bottle of water. You want some fish and chips? Hello, Shelby Bobby.
All right, let's keep it going. Next up.
For what it's worth,
we got one of my day unos in the building, man.
Technically,
15 years strong. We got my guy. I know a lot of y'all are familiar with him from a lot of the. Man, you're just gonna keep interrupting my guy's intro. You're a cold nigga. We got the big dog, not the little one. My guy Tizzy in the building, man. What up?
Yeah, what up? You see the background, my nigga. We finna go crazy, man. We gonna get it right. You feel me?
I hear the F out of that. That's right.
We're gonna get it right. You feel me? Hey, Freeman and all them niggas and Zidane, they gonna get us right. They gonna get us right. You see what they did with the Dodgers?
Absolutely. Back to back on. Going for the 3-peat. And then next up, we got one of Tyrell. I feel like you bought all that spit today, but I'm gonna let it go.
What?
One of Cleveland's finest in the building. He came calved out head to toe. I ain't never seen that nigga wear no calf gear, but you know.
Who jersey is this?
We got the
basic jersey. This is not even a jersey of nobody. I got this at Burlington. I got the hat from Burlington. I got this from Burlington.
The NFL Encyclopedia. My guy coming straight from the nosebleeds. Tyrell Jackson in the building, man.
What's going on? Tizzy, you owe me an apology, by the way.
I owe you an apology, gang.
Yeah, you was over here defending Lonzo Ball, and I told you about the All-Star break. It was going to be proven that he was going to be irrelevant to the team. So you owe me an apology, sir.
I said it was a nice pickup. If
he could stay healthy.
If he could stay healthy. Did he stay healthy?
All right, damn.
I want my apology.
These niggas don't even want us to get through the damn intros. You really trying to make the first topic Lonzo, nigga?
But
Are you serious? All these
notes
I got here, and that's where you want to go first.
JC, you know what I got to say, though? First of all, you know what I got to say? Giving honor to God who's ahead of our lives. Protect y'all children at all costs. You know what's going on. I've been reading them stupid files for days now. So, yeah, just been praying a lot. But, yeah, protect your children and everything like that.
Amen, brother. And then next up, the man who needs no introduction. We got the all grind superstar in the building.
I told you,
guy, long time no see. Man. And I've already told him how much I appreciate him being here today before we even got on camera. So it wasn't for the camera. But anyways, we got my brother Isaiah Anthony of the Antil Productions.
I'm happy to be here. Apparently, I'm not doing enough to help with production on the show. So I'll have to talk to JC about that. Maybe I can work on some editing and stuff so I can actually contribute to the show. Since I'm not contributing enough, I guess I took too long of a break trying to get my life together.
Just for the record, there's not a single word he uttered that JC said. I just want that to be clear. And I have the blooper clips to prove it.
Words. Y'all boys come and record.
It was them implications.
And then get up out of there.
Spell implication.
IMPL.
I'm glad to be here. Like I told my brothers, make sure y'all take your zinc, your magnesium.
I said L.
That's just
right, nigga still didn't spell it.
I said the L. I said IMPL-cations.
So
there would be.
We're saying words you can't spell, nigga.
Is there
vegetables? Because
Sachi, you can't even spell for Sachi.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I barely got a C in English class throughout high school, so I don't give a fuck.
Hey, C's get degrees. That's my motto.
And that don't mean I did enough to pass high school. I did just enough.
C's get degrees.
No, I ain't dumb. I just didn't give a fuck about school, but care about school, kids.
Hey man, this the All Grind Show does not support the message that Tyrell just said. All kids, make sure you stay in school.
I just said kids pay attention to school. I just said that.
Yeah, but you can't. Hold on. You can't be talking about. Well, I didn't give an F about school. You're supposed to have the backlog to have the other side of it.
I got this.
There's Cleveland kids. You know, one of our biggest markets on this show is Columbus, Ohio. I seen the numbers. Yeah. You can't be telling the kids out there. Hey, I didn't give a F about school.
If a former drug addict tell me to stay off of drugs, who would I listen to? I listen to the former drug addict because he know what the fuck you talking about.
That's what Cat Williams said in his interview with Shannon Sharp. He said he saw Buddy on crack and then he saw how he was acting about it.
My life would be better if I would have paid attention in school. Yeah. I'm not gonna listen to somebody who's never done drugs before tell me not to do drugs. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? But if somebody like Crackhead Joe come down and be like, hey, don't do no drugs, man. Don't do no drugs. Okay, cool. Because he itching himself, he tweaking.
Hey,
shout out to Crackhead Joe.
Shout out Maya Campbell real quick, man. I seen the interview she just did with the 85 South show, and it made my heart smile. So shout out Maya. I know that's before most of y'all time, but
who?
Yeah, Maya Campbell.
Oh, we know who that nigga. Shut up, nigga. You act like you're so old. You act like you're so old.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, you younger than my older brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm younger than your what?
Than my sister.
You're younger than my older brother.
His older brother.
How old is your brother?
My brother's. I don't.
You don't even know your brother age. Talking about
34. He's 34. His birthday's at the end of the year. That's why I have to think about it. His birthday is literally the last day of the year.
Okay.
He was just graduating when I was entering high school. He acted like we was just separated by 2-3 decades.
Yeah.
I graduated when you was entering high school.
That's 2010, buddy.
I don't think that's true.
What year did you graduate?
What year you graduated?
I'm a 2010 baby.
Exactly. So
okay,
you started high school in 2010?
I got out of the year I got out of middle school, you graduated.
Yeah. Literally. I'm class of 2014.
I don't know. I thought Isaiah was like class of 16 or some shit. Like.
Fuck no.
Shit, I always say, hey, we got out of school right on time, man, because there's some bullshit after we left high school. Straight bullshit.
But all right, it's time to get to it, man. Let's
George Bush, boy. I keep telling you, boy, I'm gonna see you and Dick Cheney in hell. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass every day. You know y'all just left behind, boy.
Oh my goodness.
I keep telling y'all.
Hey, put his father in there too. Yeah.
Yeah,
the freaky nasty motherfuckers.
Trump, I will live to piss on your grave, boy.
Amen.
I will live to piss
I'm with
on your
you.
grave, boy. Like I keep it's a hell of a motivator. Like old boy said, I'm telling you, every day I wake up with the hope and praying I get to piss on your grave, boy.
Boy, they about to arrest your ass.
Y'all ready to talk some basketball?
The dictator about to arrest your ass.
Wait till I find out where Charlie Kirk buried at. Wait till I find out where he buried at.
Lord have mercy.
Niggas get to shoot up Fred Hampton grave every year, but I go piss on somebody's grave.
Shit. I'm pretty sure you can find it. I'm pretty sure we can look
I love some of the names that have been mentioned so far. I'm not gonna lie, for Black History Month. Fred Hampton is one of my heroes.
People don't even realize. Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, Martin Luther King, all of our leaders murked before even the age of 40. That's why we feel like 30 years old is so old. That's why when people turn 30, we be like, oh, they're OG now. You unk now. Showing them the pictures in black and white, trying to make it feel like it was so long ago. Fuck out of here. Motherfucker Ruby Bridges is still alive.
Yep. Rosa Parks died when I was 9. What y'all talking about? It ain't that long ago.
People who suffer behind this shit are still alive.
It's facts.
Well, we gonna talk about sports now.
Let's get to it, man. Street saying bring Woj back. First of all,
amen. we done had. I'm gonna say this. Shams coming out, whatever the fuck his name is. He is worse than Adam. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. He is worse than Adam Schefter. He is worse than Adam Schefter.
I'm sorry, he got a new nickname. No Sauce Shams.
I'll be a little fair. He has some. I've been telling y'all Shams was a scam. I've been saying that to be fair, but I also think he do got some very big shoes to fill. So
no, no.
I'm rooting for him to be more successful.
If you do your reporting and your journalism correctly and don't spread rumors for clickbait, unlike Woj spreading the rumors for clickbait, he reported the truth. He reported what he heard and it followed through. Shams don't do it. Shams they're gonna trade Giannis. How many years they've been trading Giannis?
I swear here's the thing, though, real. I think there's more to it than that. I don't think Sham quite has the Woj juice. So it was easy for Woj to just rely on the truth because. Here's the thing, right? Like,
nobody else to compete with.
Even since Woj, hold on, Isaiah. I got a little bit of pushback on that. Woj was literally still, I think one of his closest friends or somebody in the ESPN circle said Woj was still getting texts, even when he was like, I'm cool. They still were sending him texts and stuff regarding the league and big news and stuff. He had to literally tell them, bro, listen to me closely. I do not give a split. I do not give a F. I don't care, bro. Stop texting me this spit. I'm cool. I'm at whatever his little college is that he's supporting. He's like, that's where I'm at. I'm done with all that spit. Stop texting. So even while Shams was named the guy to literally fill his shoes at ESPN, they were still trying to text this nigga in hopes of like, maybe not. So
ever since Shams took over,
clearly that shows like there's not the same trust level with Shams or the same rapport with Shams as they had with Woj for whatever reason he got to the level he did.
And I told you why.
But that's a lot of pressure.
And I told you why. Because he be spreading a bunch of clickbait bullshit. He's worse than Adam Schefter. He's worse. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought. And he up there, and I know you don't know who this bitch is. He up there with Mary Kay Cabot, in my opinion. Fuck that bitch and fuck Shams. All right?
I just don't think it's possible for us to get a Woj. So since it's Shams for now, I just feel like we gotta,
deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best we're gonna get for now.
Nah.
And shout out to Woj, because I was mad at him until I found out that the reason he's
whenever Stafford decides to retire, boy, I better hear that same grace with whatever rookie quarterback you got, boy.
You not going
to be fair, Stafford is not Woj at his profession, so that wouldn't be the same shoes to fill.
So hold on. My thing is, Shams been in the game already. Shams done,
and he was never effing with Woj during that time. He was never effing with Woj.
That ain't my problem.
That's facts. That's facts.
So now you telling them same connects and people who love Woj and after Woj the way they do. Oh, hey, instead, go text this guy over here.
For 14 years. Sham's been in the game for 14 years. This ain't even the same as a rookie stepping in behind after Stafford retire off into the
veteran.
This is a veteran getting traded to another team to take over for their retiring star.
And shit the bed.
No, I ain't hearing that shit.
And he's shit in the bed. Like I said, I say it until I'm blue in the face. Giannis has been getting traded since Sham's been at ESPN. All right, we're tired of it. We're tired of it. Okay, until we actually see some concrete.
Are we gonna act like Giannis is not responsible for that at all?
Hold on. But
what you want Giannis to come out and say he ain't asked for a trade?
No, I'm saying the reason that the murmurs are happening is because of comments that Giannis keeps making. How
about you don't make reports off of what Giannis is saying and report the fucking truth, which Woj would have fucking did. Woj wouldn't create no bullshit.
Not what Giannis said. Who's a better source than Giannis?
When does Giannis come out and say he requested a trade? You're creating speculations off his comments. Again, Woj wouldn't do that shit.
I mean,
off his comments?
It's Giannis doesn't sound happy.
Speculation.
Giannis doesn't sound happy.
That's still creating speculation. Is that not
Giannis is creating speculation? That's my point.
Okay, but
Giannis is the one acting like somebody's sad puppy every time they lose.
There's one thing to be like, hey, he's unhappy because of this, and this, and this. But when you're sticking back and saying, hey, like the Bucks are going to trade him, they're going to trade him, and nothing comes to fruition.
But I mean, that's not
for years.
Okay, I'm sorry, I do got to defend Shams a little bit. That's not his fault if the nigga don't get traded. Like clearly, there was talks of the nigga getting traded between, at least for sure, Golden State, because from what was reported, that was the only reason why they came off of Jaren Jackson. That's who they were apparently going to go for, but they were like, let's just focus all on attempting to get Giannis. And when that materialized, Jaren had already got sent to Utah, which we'll talk about in a minute. But
what I've heard regarding Giannis was he's unhappy. These are the teams that are interested. These are the offers they made. If they don't go through them, I don't know what he was supposed to do with that.
Y'all know me. I ain't too egotistical to admit I'm wrong. So I throw my hands up.
Like, Woj been in journalism about long as Shams alive.
Yeah. I mean, I just I don't blame Giannis. Let's be real here. Your boss is the following: Doc Rivers and Jimmy Haslam. Yeah, I would be pissed off.
I think Chev. I think I'm kind of. I understand where the frustration comes from. Like, and I remember I gave a great a point, an analogy to this when the Kawhi thing happened. Right? If y'all remember those 2 weeks. For those of you who do remember, back in 2019, every single solitary not even trade when he was picking where he was going to go after he won.
Yeah, between Toronto
and after the Raptors,
right?
Yeah, after the Raptors.
Okay. Everybody and their mama had speculation of where Kawhi was going, or knew this team is in, this team is out, or this is going to happen, this is going to happen. You know who shut the F up that whole entire time? It was Woj. Woj did not say a single word through that whole entire thing, and everybody had their think pieces. Everybody was on every show telling everybody who will listen, no, this team is out, this team is in, and all of that. Woj didn't say nothing until that one night where he hopped on Twitter and said, breaking news, Paul George, whoop, Kawhi's going to Toronto. Kawhi's going to the Clippers.
To the Clippers, yep.
So I think their point is, I said all that to say, if you really don't know for real, just shut up until something does happen, and you won't look like this.
I don't think it's an issue of not knowing what you know. I think it's an issue of being too interested in being first. So you post things you do know that were real. that don't have the same implications as a full deal.
Exactly.
I think
that's why I'm like, Shams just creating clickbait bullshit. Like, it's just clickbait bullshit. Hey, this gives me
difference between clickbait.
It just doesn't. If he would have went on like Get Up or First Take on one of them shows or whatever, and just simply said like, "Hey, this is going on. This is what can happen." When they ask him about it, that's one thing. But when you full blown on Twitter and every 5 seconds, like, "Oh yeah, so this just happened. A trade is imminent to happen tonight," or I think that's where it's like, okay, bro, like you're trying to. Like, we see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that traction for it.
Trying to get that first one, but Woj understood getting the big one, the one that actually changes the league, is more important than any of that. So I'm like, okay, there were probably a bunch of deals that he heard of, or a bunch of negotiation tactics that he heard of.
And he probably didn't post all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Paul George? You sure? Okay. Sent. All right, cool.
But there's something to say about that, Chef. How come all these niggas got all these think pieces and spit and all of this stuff about where he's going and not going, but then Woj is the only one who can just simply, hey, there it is. I think that's the connection.
We spoke to Woj's connections being a very big
exactly,
thing. And I think the connections come from the brand trust, and part of that is built through that patience that I'm not interested in being first, just correct. And I have no personal stake. I'm gonna say where you going and who's coming to replace you.
Right.
Yep.
Everything else is everybody else's business.
So all that being said, Giannis ends up staying in Milwaukee. Initial thoughts to that?
Not surprised.
We'll see at draft time. That's all I gotta say.
Why are you not surprised next year?
I just feel like at this point, Giannis wants to win, but he is an extremely loyal person. I just feel like he's honestly just trying to put pressure on the front office to build another.
And he's kind of always been like that. So I see that.
Like, he's always made sure that his brothers were taken care of. He's always talked about how he feels comfortable in Milwaukee and stuff like that. And in all honesty, I just think that he's just trying to put pressure on the front office even though the Damian Lillard thing didn't work, and he's still like, okay, we still need to.
He wants them to keep trying.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And will he leave Milwaukee? Possibly. Do I think he truly wants to?
No. Because remember when he was a free agent, everybody thought he was going to go to the Warriors or to the Lakers, and he's like, "No, I'm staying in Milwaukee." He chose to stay in Milwaukee.
Okay. I think Giannis wants to win and prefers to do that in Milwaukee, but is willing to do that somewhere else if that absolutely has to be the case. I think this was more of a Bucks thing right now than a Giannis thing, because y'all got to break the bank. Point blank. And I think the Bucks brass came out and said, "Oh no, we're trying to gut somebody's." I don't know why you would say that out loud.
Yeah,
I don't know why you'd admit that. Now everybody who's negotiating with you is looking like he's trying to rob us. Yeah. But Giannis, when you got guys like Mikal Bridges fetching 4 draft picks and Paul George getting you an entire future, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not something, especially a small market team, is willing to let go for the low.
Yeah.
And with him not being a free agent until next season, I think this conversation is going to reopen around draft night. It's going to stay open in the offseason, and we're going to be back here at the deadline. And
next year,
there's going to be some promising all-star in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to have 2 all-stars to 0 by 2028. 2-0.
So you don't think he goes into the 27 free agency unrestricted?
No.
I know he's going to be a free agent. Is he restricted or unrestricted?
I think he's unrestricted.
He's unrestricted.
Oh, if he's unrestricted, straight up, there's going to be 2 all-stars in Milwaukee, or there's going to be 0.
Right.
Giannis will not be by himself.
I did hear that, I guess, with Golden State, their deal breaker, and I don't know how true this is. I'm just throwing it out there to see what y'all think about it. But that Pod was one of the like, no, we're not giving him a plus the first round picks.
Who that say?
Pod.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it makes sense because they know that
was an untouchable, man. But okay,
they must see something in him because the Warriors got to start thinking, okay, we got to transition away from Steph Curry from being the guy.
As great,
I don't know why Pod's the guy.
He won't play forever, bro.
I've seen nothing that suggests post Mark Jackson that the Golden State Warriors can build players.
It's facts.
What players can he build? Who has whatchamacallit developed?
Kerr.
You asking about Steve? You asking about Mark Jackson?
I'm asking about Steve. Who is Steve?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I've seen no evidence they can
build
players.
Yeah.
Are we really giving Mark Jackson credit for Barnes and Draymond?
I'm saying there's evidence of their presence, and like I think Draymond would probably be the best case because Draymond was David Lee's backup,
right?
Yeah,
and Barnes was Iggy's backup.
Exactly.
Harris,
so,
and you're not getting points for Harris. I'm sorry.
Well, Mark Jackson was able to coach them up and develop them into learning how to, essentially win. They just didn't see, the organization just didn't see Mark Jackson getting them over the hump. But like he gave them all the confidence that he needed, that they needed.
That was evident. We saw them have a couple bad exits in games and stuff like that. And it just, as soon as Kerr brought basically the Spurs system over,
they
won immediately.
The Warriors.
Mark was the perfect bridge coach.
And sometimes, unfortunately, that's what certain coaches are good for.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't mean you're a bad coach. We just seen the same thing with Bickerstaff in Cleveland. He wasn't getting over the hump, but he took them out of the poverty they were in.
The Warriors needed a coach like Mark Jackson to give the guys the confidence that they can actually achieve winning at their age and at their time. And then, like as Ann said, Kerr came in with the perfect system and was able to get the best out of what Mark Jackson already had developed.
I think agreed. I also think there's building just a basketball culture, because when I think about the young talent they tried to move forward, because right now this is supposed to be a Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman team.
And it's not.
Are we calling any of them particularly matured or well-adjusted players? And then James ain't even in. Wiseman ain't even in the league. Jordan Poole is like the poster boy for dumbass basketball, if not LaMelo Ball. And Kuminga just got traded, and him and Kerr just could not find the proper way to coexist. Like Kerr couldn't find a good role for him.
It's looking like they should have took Melo back in 2020 or 21, whatever year that was.
Well, he has to be allowed to make those mistakes and stuff like that, but we didn't have the opportunity to let him make those mistakes on the floor because we're trying to win. But Pod's got to make those mistakes.
You only make the playoffs every year now.
That's what I'm saying. There was a few years here where Kuminga was on the team and you only make the playoffs. So why wasn't he getting playing time to develop as into your next guy? Because like we said, I'm not saying Kuminga is a future all-star or anything like that. I don't even know what he is. I don't know. Because some games you will see him, damn, you're like, all right, they'll go to flashes and stuff like that. And then other games, you're like, oh God, what is
I think if he played defense, he would never be a non-playable player. And I think that's what the issue is.
JC,
like when you're streaky, but your defense ain't there, it's easier to
because of the situation that he's in Golden State. Because honestly, it seems like Kerr did not like him. Like from the vibe that I'm getting, when you sitting up here saying that, yeah, we just we couldn't afford the time to let him make mistakes. And I'm like,
or maybe it's just something about her. He didn't play Tatum in the Olympics. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it just happens with him. So
I think I have Jonathan Kuminga in a similar basket as is it Cam Thomas out of Brooklyn who just got
waived?
Got waived? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just learned how to go get a bucket, and watching him is like you did not learn the full game of basketball. And that was what Kerr's job was, to teach you. and we can keep you in like a 6-man, just get a bucket. Everybody else around you can play smart until but when we get through here.
But that's probably why
this way you cut, this way you put.
But that's probably why they took it like that, Chev, because of what Isaiah said, that or I think it was you that said it actually, that he was supposed to be a part of that, new young core that they have for the future. So it's like they're not looking at it like that. Like, oh, it's okay, just be a 6 guy, get some buckets off. It's like, no, you were supposed to be the guy. I'm not seeing that, so this is the decision I'm making. I'm gonna be a little harder on you, pause, than I am on some of the other players. But there was another rumor that honestly was a lot more believable, that apparently they tried to holler at Philly and they wanted VJ. And Philly was like, absolutely not.
Hey man, it don't cost you nothing but 30 seconds to ask.
And I'm 100% with that.
Hey, real quick,
that's what Philly did.
Yeah, hey, you ready for this? This is what I would have did. Yeah, hey, this I'm doing the dialogue. Hey, Philly, this is Blasi Blah. This is the Golden State Warriors. We want VJ.
No. This is Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Oh, okay, my bad. hey, this is Jimmy Haslam of the Milwaukee Bucks, Philadelphia. We want VJ. This is me if I'm Philadelphia. We want Fuck off my phone. You lost your damn mind.
No, I would have said
if it was part of the Giannis deal, I'd have heard him out.
I'd like, so you
I don't think Philly heard him out.
In the Giannis deal, I hear you out.
Yeah, if Giannis in the deal, I hear you out.
I feel like they should have heard him out, but I understand why Philly would say no. I do understand that.
I would have hung up the phone.
But I also don't blame Milwaukee for trying, because I think that's about as good of a deal you can get of losing a player like Giannis. You're never going to get the full value for somebody like that. So I think people need to get that out their head anyway. When you're trading a superstar like that, you're not going to get the equivalent value. You're just not.
I'm going to tell you something about Jimmy Haslam.
But if you get VJ and maybe a pick, I mean,
look, the one thing about Jimmy Haslam is he going to swing for the fences. He going to swing for the fences now. Hey, even if he trading a superstar, he gonna swing to get the absolute best deal. He don't take. That's the one thing I give Jimmy Haslam credit for.
And if I can get a deal that has VJ and at least one first-round pick in it for a rebuilding team, that's about as good as you can ask for. Because I think VJ is a future star.
Players you'd be interested in, not necessarily on the Sixers, but just around the league, who you'd call. I mean, hey, we got a Giannis. Like, how you feel?
Of somebody who can be a star for my team as well.
Yes, I mean the obviouses are like the Cooper and Coop ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Would you be interested in
a diamond in the rough like
Charlotte
for like what, what's his name, the white boy or Brandon Miller?
I'll be like, hey man, you give me Brandon Knipple, we find a way to make the money work. Y'all can keep Melo. I hear it, but I don't know. If I'm Charlotte, maybe
I ain't gonna lie. Giannis would veto that trade. But I don't go. I'm not good at.
He got a clause.
I think he do got a clause.
Giannis gone, but he can't. He not going.
I mean,
he got a clause.
If I'm from Milwaukee standpoint, I mean, I would tell Charlotte, like, I mean, what has being safe really gotten you? You have to shake the table sometimes if they were to ask for that. But like,
can we center a Tyler Hero in Miami? Maybe.
No, Giannis does not have no trade.
I'm hearing that the reason that and this, I don't know if this was true. Thank you for bringing them up, Chev, because I'm seeing that I guess Miami's trade offer had Triple J. I don't even think Tyler Hero was in it. It was I know 3 first. I think it was like multiple first round picks, right? But they said no to it, and I think they said it was either Triple J or Kevin Ware, and then whatever the other stuff was. I said I understand them saying no if Ware is in the situation, but if they're saying it was either Jaquez, whatever his name is, if they said it was him or Ware, and you said no to that to me that's wild.
I thought the Bucks turned down the trade.
Wow. Anthony Edwards averaged 19 his rookie year, 21.
I thought it was I thought it was the other way around, but
I think the Bucks are waiting to hear that OKC Godfather deal.
Looking at all that
OKC got
No,
what?
you gotta go to when you look at people's stats. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. When you look at stats, no.
You gonna go to say the same shit.
No, I'm just telling you. When you look at niggas stats, you gotta go on NBA.com, bro. Not ESPN, dog. Yeah.
The same, I'm gonna go to NBA.com now.
Should be split.
But if it's Miami that says no to trading all of that for Giannis, to me that's why.
Okay, that nigga, bro.
What the fuck I was talking about?
You don't.
I think the Bucks are waiting on what I call the OKC Godfather deal. We want a young star in every draft pick you got to your son.
That nigga's cheating, bro.
You're saying that's what Miami wants?
I'm saying I think the Bucks are looking for a deal like Oklahoma City got for Paul George.
But they're not gonna get that.
I don't think we'll see that again.
And I don't. Can't nobody.
And I'm gonna explain why. I think the only reason that even happened, it wasn't because they were getting Paul George. I think it was because they knew that we're willing to trade this because we know that we're getting Kawhi and Paul George right with this. It wasn't just because of Paul George. So that's why I don't think we'll ever probably see a trade like that again for that reason.
I hear you, but to be fair, Giannis is worth significantly more than a Paul George.
Is he significantly worth more than a Paul George and Kawhi in 2019? Not now. In 2019, is Giannis more significant than Kawhi and Paul George?
Knowing what I know now, yes. Then,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why they did it.
They looking for. We want the house. We want.
But I also understand. You know what I really think ruined the trade market that nobody talks about was that Rudy Gobert split.
I was just about to say that.
If you getting 4 first-round picks for that bum Gobert, man, I wish a nigga would call me about Giannis. What?
For Giannis, I want the class. Give me the class. Hold on.
Man, F that. I think that's what really did it. And then Desmond Baines, I think there was like 3-4 first-round picks in that trade. So it sounds like that's the market for, staple guys who are in the top 3 of the core of the team.
If I'm Giannis, I'm also looking at y'all was trying to ship me out. Were y'all trying to bring nothing in? Who are y'all talking to get me help?
I mean, yeah. But that's on him too. I don't feel bad for him on that. That's on you too.
I mean, he did play
all that energy y'all spent on trying to figure out something for him. You're right. That could have went to elsewhere of trying to bring him help. But nigga, you're the one who sounded indecisive and doing what Isaiah just said, trying to put pressure for us to bring help. But now it's like we have to have all these conversations about you, and then when it doesn't materialize, now all you got is Cole Anthony.
I ain't know Anthony Davis was that cheap.
You said what?
I ain't know Anthony Davis was that cheap.
Marshawn Lynch days.
We'll get to that. I ain't gonna tell her what that was about. That's that.
Hell yeah, they should have ran it. I still niggas that. Watch how deep they be out there. That shit was so serious when I say niggas should.
Okay, bro. But they taking over the shit. So Ja is also staying put.
Ain't no market.
Matter of fact, I think that's my bad. I said that wrong earlier. The Miami offer was for Ja, not Milwaukee. That's what it was. So that's what it was. Where I'm like, if I understand saying no to where, but if all them other niggas get you Ja, who could get a fresh start and who we know for a fact is a future superstar, if not a superstar,
we don't know that.
Why do you say? Why we don't know that?
We don't know that. That's why there's no market for Ja. We don't know if Ja is going to get any better from this point. We don't.
I don't see why not. Like, you can't do split bucket better. That's basketball, bro.
Oh, you can get worse. People do it all the time. People do it all the time.
I just extremely doubt it.
Ja is a point guard who plays on his explosiveness. He has an injury history. And repeatedly gets in trouble with teams. Well, not teams, his team and the league. We do. If you look at Ja Morant, the season he's having right now, is this the best Ja Morant season?
No.
Is last year the best Ja Morant season?
I think the best Morant season was
He was hurt.
The year he averaged like 30 and 7 before the NBA gun situation happened. I think that was the best Ja.
Yeah, before the gun situation, Ja has not been an
before
all-star.
The second gun situation. My bad.
Ja has not been an all-star since 2023. There's no proof that Ja Morant is trending up. That's why there's no trademark. That's why the trademark of him is so bad.
Yeah, I see it going.
What is it?
That's what they got him at 29.5. Pretty average. I'll tell you.
I mean,
what you were saying? 20.
How old is Ja?
Is what I'm saying.
How old is Ja?
Like 26.
Ja Morant is
26. You trail your shit. So I'm like,
so what?
His prime should be starting now.
What the F are we talking about, bro? We got superstars that's in their late 30s that's still putting up superstar numbers. And you saying we don't know if he's gonna get better from what the F are we talking about?
He just been
there's nothing he can do but go up. Now
No. In theory, it would make sense for a 26-year-old to get better. We're watching that not happen. At some point, we got to throw theories away and watch what's actually happening in real life. In real life, this is not the best Ja Morant we've seen. Last year wasn't either, and the year before that wasn't. The last time Ja Morant was a star in the NBA was 2023. You're still getting in trouble with your front office. You're still getting in trouble off the court. That is why there's no trade market for you.
I hear you in the trouble stuff. But let me ask you this. What does Embiid look like right now?
Not the videos. I mean the actual charge.
What does Embiid look like right now?
He beat the charge.
How has Embiid been playing this past month or so?
You beat the charge. That's still
on some OJ shit.
Sit your rich ass in your house, nigga. You ain't no gangster. Fuck you
on some OJ shit.
Sit down. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What you getting charges for? Why are you doing dumb shit?
I mean, Chef, I agree on that. I'm just talking from a basketball perspective. It makes zero sense it makes zero sense to think that he's not gonna get better. It makes zero sense.
I just told you the sense. He's not. We're watching it happen.
He's been hurt, nigga. He's coming back from injury. That's why I brought up the Embiid thing. He's had to get himself back into the MVP shape. Now Embiid's putting up numbers probably.
What was the best of Derrick? When was the Derrick Rose at his best? About 21, 22, 23.
Before that,
and then he got injured repeatedly. He had to keep coming back. He's an explosive point guard, and then he did not improve from that point because he's had to spend so much time rehabbing and took it out of.
He didn't improve because he kept getting hurt.
Ja Morant is getting injured over and over again.
My nigga, what is happening?
We could be saying this. We could be watching the same thing.
This nigga came back.
So what you guys are saying is you don't trust it because of what might happen hypothetically.
You're also talking about what might happen. He might get better.
No, he will get better. He will get better based on
what?
Based on
his age,
normal trajectory. He will get better. Now, if he do some dumb spit, hold on.
Which he probably will.
Now, if he do some dumb spit, then that's another conversation. That's him being an idiot. Nobody predicts an athlete to do something that's outside of their contract.
Crucifying us for what might happen, and you don't know for a fact that he will get better.
I'm saying a player like Ja is worth that risk. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying injuries.
No, what you just said was
can prevent that progression.
All right, so look,
he will get better, barring obviously an injury, which can happen with anybody, or him doing something illegal.
Don't give me that can happen with anybody,
which can happen with anybody.
Let me ask you a question.
Fine. My whole issue here is Ja has never been quote unquote a healthy player. Okay, he's only played over 65 games one time in his career. One time. That was his rookie season.
Hey man, I seen Greg Oden still getting chances in the 2010s, nigga. I seen Oden getting chances in the 2010s.
Ja still has a contract. We're talking about why you can't get a star deal for him. Why you can't get a star trade package for him. He's gonna get contracts still.
Became a problem. This is a constant issue. Maybe he's not as injured as a Zion is, or staying off the court and only playing 40 games a year, but he's playing 50, 60 games a year consistently. I have no proof that he's going to get better. And on top of that,
Zion wasn't doing that. He wasn't clapping those springy cheeks.
Like I said, I've been saying
that has something to do with him staying off the court.
I've been saying
fucking them porn stars.
Available. I done checked out on Zion a bit.
Freaky Z is serious. That's another
took
you long enough, nigga. Took you long enough.
Because he too worried about clapping cheeks instead of getting healthy and getting on the basketball court.
And the difference is when Zion plays, he still plays up to that standard. Ja in these past 3 seasons, each year he has gotten worse. Each year.
Because each year he was coming off of an injury at that specific time. So if you give him enough time and enough run, I think it will go back to that 29 and 8 job that we were seeing.
Okay, again.
You're right, because Anthony Davis will tell you players just stop being injury prone.
Thank you.
At some point, they just cut it out. Like
Davis
Joel
is also
Embiid, they
a top
just stop getting
75
hurt
player
and
all
never
the
happens
time,
again.
and even with being injury prone. So what the F are we talking about?
We know why he's on the 75 list. Stop playing with me. Start with that man's background.
Why was he on the 75 list?
Look at Tizzy's background, and you'll find your answer.
So it has nothing to do with him arguably being the most talented power forward ever. That has nothing to do with it.
Him being on the 75 list had nothing to do with him being one of those. How you get there, man? How you get on there?
Politicking.
All right,
you got to write a letter or something?
Anyways, Anthony Davis is one of the greatest power forwards of all time. He has a championship, and you brought him up as an example, saying like,
of injuries don't stop. Again, Anthony Davis was getting injured, coming back, and then still progressing as a player. Ja Morant isn't doing that, and we're watching it. The greatest case study for what can happen to Ja Morant is Derrick Rose when it comes to injuries. We just saw somebody who was even better than you.
Derrick Rose.
What about KD? KD popped his Achilles and he came back tearing shit up.
KD was a bona fide Hall of Famer by the time he popped his Achilles. He popped that in his 30s.
It don't matter. That makes the case even better for him. You feel me? Like he can't.
If a 30-year-old can come back
from 30-year-old can do it.
Why the
fuck I can't do it?
Y'all know the thing? We watched Kevin Durant come back.
Chef, don't say another word. Everybody stop. I know full well. I just know full fucking well. I didn't hear the name KD brought up. Is that the name that was brought up?
I didn't bring him up, but I mean, I hear what he's saying.
Texas University.
So you're comparing Ja Morant, who's 6'2", to a 7-foot Slim Reaper who can just shoot over the top of people, who's never been a
and you tore the thing that gives you more lift over people. Your damn Achilles.
He doesn't jump that high regardless. Watch KD.
I'm talking about shooting. I'm talking about shooting.
Do y'all watch KD play? Do y'all watch KD play? So tell me he's a high flyer. I want y'all to look me in the eyes and tell me this is a high flyer who uses his athleticism.
I didn't say that's not what I'm saying.
He uses his height to shoot right over smaller defenders.
But you acting like he don't use his Achilles is crazy, nigga.
Nigga, did I say? Bro,
that's what you trying to say. That's what you insinuating. You saying, just because he don't be out there dunking on niggas don't mean he don't be using his Achilles to get a nigga with
the Somebody explain that to me. When the last time we seen KD consistently try to jump over 7-footers like Ja Morant does?
And hell, he is one.
We seen
and Ja Morant came back and dunked on Wemby, nigga. He dunked on Wemby. He came back from injury and dunked on Wemby. It didn't count, but he dunked on that nigga.
I said consistently. Please tell me he's doing
that. So what, nigga? That's his consistency. He get hurt, come back, dunk on the nigga. That's how you know he healthy.
You pull off one-off instances. And
am I lying? That's how you know when Ja.
I mean, that's a big. Hold on, Isaiah. That's a big damn one instance, though. That's a big damn one instance.
I never said KD never dunked on anybody, but KD's game is spot up shooting, getting to my spot and pulling up right over the top with a jump shot. That's his game. Ja Morant's game is I'm using my athleticism. I'm driving to the hoop. I'm trying to dunk over you, laying it up. Ja Morant does not have the
But hold on, Isaiah. To be fair though, that's not the injury that Ja's dealing with either.
3 years since he has been injured, coming off an injury, whatever the fuck you want to say, he has.
But none of them have been Achilles injuries though. So I don't think that would apply.
Wait. Hold on. Let me say this though.
That's the issue.
Okay. That's the cool issue.
Heavily on their athleticism, and they're constantly getting injured.
All right,
and they don't have a jump shot. It's an issue.
All right, have you or have you not? When Ja came back, have you or not have you seen him show that same explosiveness?
Not
yes or no?
No.
No. That's cap, nigga. He just dunked on Wemby.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been watching John
Now you lying.
so I can't even say.
Answer is no.
Here
we go.
I haven't watched John much this season, so I can't even speak on
instance. That means he's playing.
Pull the clip up of him dunking over Wemby, nigga.
Pull an actual full basketball.
That's the only name you keep mentioning.
But he,
that means
the answer is no.
Because that's when he came back. He had just came back from injury, nigga. It makes perfect sense.
Was the Wemby thing even this year? Or was it?
It was this year, nigga. It was this year.
Wemby was this year?
Yes, earlier this year.
LeBron just don't know the nigga. He got the same explosiveness, right? Okay, yep.
Okay.
The answer is no. I really don't. I really don't.
Okay.
I just saw LeBron go coast to coast.
I watched whole basketball games.
I also think
not the John Moran he was.
I also think it's possible John just may need a reset.
Just need to go play for
the best thing for him is a reset.
Durant, bro.
Yes, get him out of Memphis. Has anybody been to Memphis before?
Yeah.
I've been to Memphis before. Them motherfuckers don't play out there, bro.
I think Ja don't need to be in
They don't play. So yeah, he probably do need to go to another city. They don't play. That's why that man strapped up. Yeah, Memphis. Damn it. You gotta stay strapped up in Memphis.
Slow down on trying to dunk on everybody, trying to jump over everybody, and develop his jump shot.
I'm not gonna lie, he do got the greatest dunks that don't count package of all time.
But my whole thing is, like plenty of players have said before, there's been players who said before, I don't dunk as much as I used to because I'm trying to elongate my career.
Yeah.
That is what they have said.
But like you said, he don't got a good enough jump shot.
That's my thing. He has to develop that jump shot. It's not impossible.
He's a point guard.
Do it later in their career. We done seen
pass the ball
later
more,
in his career. It's possible. He can still develop a jump shot. But what I'm not seeing is that willingness to develop a jump shot. In these past 3 seasons.
All right.
And to be honest, I was saying that.
How you feel about DeMar DeRozan to the Lakers in a buyout?
Bro.
To be fair,
you cannot
to be hold on. To be fair to Isaiah, I was saying that shit even in John's prime. That when he was averaging the crazy numbers, I was still saying that during the summer he needs to work on his jump shot.
Why his prime not now? You supposed to get better because he been
getting hurt. I said that. Why you acting like I didn't say that? He keeps getting hurt, so he has to rhythm himself.
He been hurt the whole time. Boy, only played 65 games once. Hurt ain't new.
That's not true. That's not true. Where the problem started was when he got that 25 game suspension. That was when I think he got his first major injury when he came back from that. And then he got hurt like 10 games later. That was the first big injury, and he has not truly recovered since that suspension.
My whole thing, you keep proving my point. You listing reasons on why teams would not pull that trigger and make that trade. He had the 25 game suspension. Didn't feel like he was even fazed by it for
10 games.
In the antics and stuff that he was doing on the sidelines. He's been injury prone these last 3 seasons, and he has not developed a jump shot while his stats and stuff have gotten worse. I'm sorry. No, I'm not pulling that trigger, and you done shown me for the past 3 years exactly who you are.
Y'all want a deal
I wouldn't say
in 2022 job in 2026, and the market ain't like that. It's not.
All I'm saying, Chev and Isaiah, all I'm saying is if there's any player that you should be willing to take that risk on, it's a player like Ja. That's all I'm saying.
Believe him.
Thank you.
Believe him.
Thank you. That's exactly what Maya Angelou said.
So y'all think this is what it is with Ja? That's what y'all saying. Y'all saying for the next 7-8 years, this is what it is with Ja.
I'm saying
19 and 8.
I'm saying unless there is a revelation that happens within Ja to say I'm going to work on my jump shot, I'm going to chill the fuck out on the. He had somewhat this season. He has chilled out on the antics and shit. I haven't heard about him being in trouble. At least me personally.
I haven't heard
outside the court. Absolutely nothing.
I haven't heard anything this season. But however, he has to work on his jump shot. He has to get a little bit more crafty with the way he scores the basketball because the way he's playing right now is not benefiting him in the long run. As far as his health, he keeps getting hurt. And I say this, I'll say it 100 times and 100 times more. I said about your boy Embiid, I'll say it about y'all. Availability is the best ability. And if you ain't on the floor, all that potential and shit don't do me no fucking good.
So let's stay in Memphis, man. Jaren Jackson is headed to Utah. At the time, I think it was a few days before the trade deadline, so a lot of people thought that might have been the writing on the wall with Lauri, but it seems like they're sticking with all the bigs that they have, at least as of right now.
They putting Lauri at the 3.
Which is the same thing that Chicago did, and it didn't work too well. So, what do y'all think about it?
He wasn't dropping 27 in Chicago.
Yeah, but he wasn't playing the 3 when he started dropping 27.
Hey, it's a different thing when you get that confidence. Nigga, you feel like you can play any position out that motherfucker.
So you keep Kessler, Lauri, and Jaren Jackson as a part of that's your front court going forward. You're comfortable with that?
I mean, they got Ace Bailey, Keontae George has been hoping, and
Keontae nice.
Ace is who should be at the 3, if anything. Once he develops,
you might as well just develop him at the 2. Have a big 2 guard, and then you have a big. Yeah,
that's a damn big 2. You know,
trying to go get AJ.
That sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was hard, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Clip that. That's crazy. You need to
definitely clip that.
All right, come on, man.
I'm ashamed of you.
I caught myself.
You almost inducted yourself into the Diddy Hall of Fame.
That's crazy word. That is crazy word.
Hall of Fame crazy.
First ballot. That's first ballot. That's the first ballot.
Unanimous first ballot Diddy Hall of Fame.
Keontae George, Jaren Jackson, a Lauri Markkanen, and the right draft pick could put Utah on a similar path to Detroit a couple years ago.
Is Lonzo a career backup now?
Yes.
Yeah,
like sure. He'll never be a. You guys think he could ever be a starting point guard again?
No, especially
for a shitty team.
Especially after that injury. Nah.
In a literal sense, yeah. If everything around, he'd have to be in a position where the other positions are so strong, where their point guard is kind of just like a space filler or an organizer, like
the Rockets,
similar to how Mike Conley played for the Timberwolves.
Could you
so it'll never be like you don't think it'll ever be like that?
Could you see him doing that for the Rockets?
So you don't think it'll ever be like that run?
It'll probably be like that with the Rockets. If it depends on how much his legs got left. I don't know if because this season has just when on the floor he don't seem like he got it. But he is also coming off an injury, so I'll give him.
I was only asking because of the moves that Utah made, trying to make sense of like what they might see in the future because they got Zoe over there. I think Collier, when no one else is playing, he looks like a really good point guard as far as like facilitating and getting everybody involved. And then like Tizzy just said, they got Ace. Keontae is looking like a damn all-star in my opinion right now.
Keontae George is nice.
And then you got 3 bigs who are supposed to be like core pieces for a team. It just I'm trying to figure out like what is it that you guys have in mind unless like you're saying the writing is on the wall for Lauri, whether it be now, well clearly it's not now, but that's what I was thinking at the time, or sometime in this offseason.
I mean, if we're describing a team that's like, hey, we got some decent players, and I don't think going to get because Jaren Jackson has flaws as a player. We know that. Overall,
don't get me started, Chef.
He's one of the more talented guys at his position. I don't think that's like a move that makes you go, what are we doing here? I'm like, we getting a guy who can play.
I mean, you ain't gonna bring him off the bench though, for what you paying him.
No.
That's my point.
I think you start him. I think you start him.
I said you're not paying a nigga like that to bring him off the bench, bro. Stop it.
And it depends.
An owner won't even let you do that, bro. How much is he on the cap space? Oh hell no. He's starting.
Can we get to some of these folks that actually did move?
Well,
we on JJJ, right?
How y'all feel about?
Nigga, trying to talk
how you feel about Kuminga to the Wizards?
I thought Kuminga went to the
Atlanta. I mean, how you gonna scream out a trade that didn't even happen?
My bad, because I was looking at.
And we got other trades before that.
I'm looking at the AD trade to the Wizards.
Yeah, AD to the Wizards. We can talk.
I'm thinking about
Kuminga. What do y'all think about Anthony Davis to the Wizards?
He's not gonna play there. They gonna.
The way they sounding is like they want him and Trae Young 1-2 punch. That's how they sounded.
He don't want to be there though.
Hey man, how many games did Dame and Giannis play together?
Maybe.
Like 1.5.
Yeah,
taking an over under.
Or 2 years.
Gonna work when that happen.
Yeah,
taking an over under. They play the same amount of games.
Whatever the number Dame and Giannis played together is the over under for Trae Young and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I'm taking the under. Shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna say y'all got a long shot.
See the floor together.
Y'all got a long shot at next year's play-in.
No, this is a fact. This is a fact.
That's
That's the way he worded it, though. Like he was like, "Y'all got a long shot."
They play 10 games. Let's say they play 10 games.
Which is funny because Chef been one of Trey's biggest defenders on here since he came to the podcast.
Hey, all I'm saying is the way he said.
Let's say they play 10 to 15
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all know who we talking about, right? We talking about the Warriors. I mean the Wizards.
60% of those.
Yeah.
What the heck that got to do with you saying Trey's supposed to be that guy like you've been saying, nigga?
I think
the Wizards.
It could be done.
Hey man, Wizards had playoff years with other stars. Gilbert was a perennial going to the playoff guy. John Wall, as much as I talk spit about him, he was a perennial going to the playoff
some
guy.
Active Wizards that are not Anthony Davis, Alex Sarr, and Trae Young.
Down in the South, boy, John Wall was a hero.
John
Wall was a hero.
Wizard.
That went.
What's the rookie
players?
They got the rookie. Name start with a C. I can't remember.
Do they still got?
You see what I'm saying?
Kuzma.
Yeah.
Do they still got?
No, I know who the nigga is. I literally can't pronounce his name.
Apparently you don't.
It's tough, ain't it?
Do they still got Kuzma?
You don't even know the name. You talking about I know him, but you don't even know the name.
Okay, you got the other George, Keyshawn George. He's over
we talking about the Washington Wizards?
The Wizards. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if it was Carrington or Cunningham. I don't know, something like that. That nigga's over there.
JC,
as a Knicks fan,
brother, you know they garbage. You know you don't know that, brother.
Oh, they got D'Angelo Russell.
I think they just traded Marvin Bagley. So I don't know.
They got D'Angelo Russell. They got him.
Yeah, they got Bub Carrington.
Well, he said without Google, but
Tristan Vucevic. Vucevic.
Chef, you acting like it's not a whole draft in
Cam Whitmore.
That is exactly the point I was getting to. That's why I think they can make the play-in. As a Knicks fan, I know
they got Dante Exum
outside the top 8.
You're right.
But if it doesn't, in a class like this, they can get a
Why is Exum still in the league?
They can
who he got
for
tapes
that
on?
pick if they want to. If not, keep it.
That nigga just been hanging around in the league. I ain't gonna lie for like.
I don't know how the fuck that trade went through with Dante Exum being out for the year.
I don't know how he's still in the league. This nigga was in G League for like 10, or not G League. He was playing the summer league for like damn near a decade.
He don't do.
And it seems like the last decade he just been like hanging around, getting on team to team.
They got Sharif Cooper. Cooper. Hey, he asked me to name players on the Wizards. I'm just naming them now.
Yeah,
we know Sharif Cooper from high school.
They got Justin Champagne. Justin Champagne. That's not like a crappy superhero name.
Even with AD in Trae Young is my god, bro. This is a shitty roster, son.
Justin, hey! Don't disrespect my boy Justin Champagne.
The only person I got faith in a little bit is Alex Sarr.
Long shot playing team. If Alex Sarr really develops
diabolical
further, and maybe him and AD make a good defensive duo, maybe that draft pick turns into somebody. Maybe the rookie's pretty good, or they ship him off for some disgruntled star. It'd be random people.
Why does Dallas trade?
Get you about 11, maybe 12 assists a game.
Why does Dallas trade Anthony Davis right now?
Because Nico ain't there. That's why. Nico ain't there.
This is Cooper
that
Flag
can't
show.
coexist.
Everything must go.
Yeah.
This the Cooper show. Everything.
That's two different timelines.
If anything, you should be talking about trading Kyrie.
You're on two completely different timelines.
Hey, I got a hot take. Y'all, you know how everybody been saying the Watson trade is the worst trade in history. Now, the Anthony Davis trade to the Dallas is the worst trade in history. This trade trumps.
Why? Because of Luka?
No, because at least Watson stayed with the Browns for at least 3 years.
Oh,
they got rid of his ass after a year. The Mavs got rid of his ass after a year.
I thought if you were correlated to Luka, then I would kind of agree. But
you got a couple.
You even correlate that with Luka, yeah. I mean, you got to throw that in there too. Obviously, it's the worst trade in sports history. Deshaun Watson's 1B.
Nah, brother.
1B.
You can try to get that smoke off the Browns, but nah.
Bro, why did my brain completely
I thank you guys
just now?
Because the Antonio Brown trade.
Yeah.
You guys
hey, you know what?
DeAndre Hopkins.
The whole time you were saying Watson, like Deshaun Watson, like the Cleveland trade.
No.
And I was hearing Walker, like Herschel Walker, like the Cowboys.
Oh, that's one of the worst trades ever. I mean,
I don't know what this nigga. Oh, what you talking about?
No, I'm sorry, but the Deshaun Watson trade is the biggest fleece since the Louisiana Purchase, man.
No.
I mean, I've brought this trade up a couple times.
Oh my goodness, bro, that's crazy work.
If Oklahoma City wins the championship this year,
which they
could,
Paul George trade,
bro.
Yeah, that's the biggest fleece job since the Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah,
and the biggest fleece job since America fleeced Alaska from Russia. That's two fleece jobs.
This is true. I will give you that.
I ain't gonna lie. Sam Presti is the best general manager in the league.
It's the simple fact of when they traded for Deshaun, even more allegations started rolling in, which is crazy.
Tyrell, it's funny you say that because on the I believe third or fourth, I think it was the fourth episode ever for All Grind Sports, and me and Ragu had a big argument. It was me and Eugene versus him where we were saying what you just said right now. That Sam Presti was the best general manager. And you know what he was using over our head? Oh, how many championships has he won? But I was saying that in 2022.
Brother, you
he was building. He was cooking. He was cooking.
MVPs traded.
Yeah, just based on his body of work at that time.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at what they got right now, and they still got four first round picks.
Sam,
that they can toy around with.
Sam is
trying to figure out what
execs who can definitely say, "Hey, you want to know why we didn't win a championship? Look downstairs. Don't ask me nothing."
I think some redacted information.
Nobody downstairs got to explain that.
I'm not gonna lie. Sam Presti has entered that domain of if he's calling you to offer up a trade, don't do it.
I don't give a fuck what he want.
Yeah, kind of like Prime Danny Ainge. Like Prime
business with Danny Ainge. You don't do business.
Yep.
What's his name?
Well, apparently they ain't listening to that because Danny Ainge still pulling trades.
Danny Ainge is washed now. I mean, Father Time hits everybody. Danny Ainge kind of.
I mean, they ain't listening to that on Presti either. Ain't he just pulling Jared McCain?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
No, I'm talking about from the Eagles. Howie Roseman.
Oh, Howie Roseman. Yeah.
If Howie Roseman called you, don't do business with him. He's trying to fleece you, and he likely gonna get away with it by sweet talk.
Yep.
Because, bro, like Sam Presti done turned all these stars into, like we said, bro. How the fuck are you coming off a championship pause and fucking got 4 first-round draft picks? What the fuck are we talking about?
And got what another 3 next year?
And you still got a chance to go back to back.
Sam Presti will call you about the 13th man on your roster, ain't played 2 games, but he bust Shea ass in like a pickup in the summer. He's like,
how did this nigga on top of that? You was able to just to sneak. There's this player who was on his way to Rookie of the Year last year before he got hurt, and you able to just sneak him from Philly under the radar. Nobody talked about it.
We got the injuries. His minutes went to VJ Edgecombe.
Right. Listen to this: 4 first rounders for this upcoming draft, 3 first rounders for 2027, and they could potentially have 3 first rounders in 2028, and the potential 2 in 2029. They just got draft picks. They just got draft picks. They just stockpiled on draft picks and stars. and built a farm system.
And I remember I was talking spit to y'all, Isaiah, like, what is this thing gonna do with all these draft picks? Like, just get yeah, you kept saying
use them as puppets.
I'm a hold
puppets. Why not?
I said one of them bitches bound to hit.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm talking about second round picks.
We just gonna keep picking niggas until
look. They got 6 draft picks in this upcoming draft. Next year they have another 5 draft picks. In 2029, they got their own first round draft pick and a potential Nuggets draft pick.
That's crazy.
They can
on top of 2 second rounders as well. This shit's crazy. If you think about it, OKC really could have sat back and was could have gave a majority of their stockpile of draft picks to the Milwaukee Bucks and got Giannis and gave up nothing.
That's what I was just about to say.
They really could have if they really wanted.
They probably do that in the off season.
But they got to be careful about entering into that April.
Feel like he don't.
I was just about to say the only thing that can stop him at this point is the second.
I feel like he don't want to disrupt the flow of this team.
On his way to going back to back.
Exactly. And then what he gonna do is
if they get Giannis, bro, I'll be sick.
Giannis coming to the Lakers, especially if they don't go back to back. He gonna be like, "No, I'm pissed off now." Hey, Milwaukee, I'll give you 6 first round picks. Let's just say
3 seconds
for Giannis.
No, they'll take it.
Y'all can have Jaren. Well, he might have to.
Who gonna give you a deal better than 6 first round draft picks? Who else got?
I would take that in a heartbeat.
And then you say I'll throw in a player like J-Dub, because since we getting Giannis.
Yeah. As soon as I hear 6 first, I'll be like, hey, send the facts over to the league offices now. As soon as I hear 6
that's
first.
What we might need to watch out for draft night. Like we said, I don't think Giannis wants to leave.
No, however, but hey,
if OKC is willing and dealing right now, refuse like that one, Milwaukee might have to pull that trigger.
Yeah, if they lose, they gonna go get Giannis. They gonna try to go get Giannis.
Yeah. He's definitely.
They still might do it anyway. Even if they win, they might go. Let's create a new dynasty.
They gonna go
Holmgren and if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
But Chet got to get better.
No one's beating that.
Good night. Yeah, good night.
No one.
Meanwhile, the city.
It'll be just like the Golden State years. The only thing you can hope for is injuries.
Yeah. Hey. And meanwhile, Seattle will be punching air the whole fucking time.
Damn. They might have a team again by then, though.
No, they said they
said that's kind of imminent. I think Seattle. He literally said Seattle in Vegas. I think where it's like
they've been saying that shit for the last 16 years. I don't believe that shit.
Yeah, but that means when they do finally have a new one, they're like first on the way.
So what you gonna do? They gonna move Memphis and New Orleans over to the Eastern Conference?
The Vegas one is more imminent and likely to happen
than Seattle.
The Seattle one.
Why you say that?
Nigga, first
you would have to add another team though. Anyway,
I'm not saying that Seattle ain't had a team. However, in Vegas, you have that sports betting market. You have more money that can be brought in Vegas.
That's honestly why the T-Mobile Arena was built low key, right? Like when this conversation comes up.
Yeah, and then you got a WNBA team. You got,
but Seattle, I think they just built an arena too.
You got a baseball team.
The A's are on the way in like 2 years, so it's like
Vegas and Seattle are first. Like I think it's gonna go hand in hand. Like when they do an expansion, there's no teams in the way
that they won't do Seattle. I'm not saying that they won't. I'm just saying as of right now,
Vegas gonna be first.
Is more imminent than
and because
I would say money-wise, you're
city.
right, but I think pity and optics-wise, Seattle is.
They have conversations about that shit every year.
Like Vegas is really getting.
The commissioner is in Vegas every year. He's not in Seattle every year, my brother.
Yep.
But that's the pity, like I said, that's the pity team where it's like, they got done so dirty by the NBA. Well, not the NBA, but they got done so dirty under the NBA's nose that like they feel pity for him. So
I'm sorry, you think billionaires feel pity?
Yeah,
optics wise, that matters.
That's crazy.
Optics wise, which ultimately affects money.
No,
he does feel pity.
Do you know what's been going on this past week? You think they feel pity?
You know
emotions.
Matter of fact, you know what city?
Seattle was one of the biggest
selflessness.
So y'all can't.
You know what city's gonna be the biggest contender even before Vegas or Seattle?
Who?
Whoever offers the most money for a fucking
bingo. I was just about to say that. Bingo.
Because it don't fucking matter.
Of course. Oh, the Saudi Arabians want that money.
Saudi Sonics?
You know why the Saudi know the Vegas? Because Vegas is like, we'll offer up $1.4 billion of taxpayer money to help build the stadium.
Saudi Sonics, baby, let's go. We cooking here.
Oh, y'all paid for that T-Mobile already?
Oh my goodness.
Nigga, yes. every city pays partially for the stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nigga.
Except for us.
Please.
You think taxpayers don't pay for the
stadium? We didn't have to pay for that Intuit bullshit.
Okay. Sure. Okay. All right, buddy. Sure.
Yeah, sure. You know what's weird? Y'all notice there's a house right next door to the Intuit Dome?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Nigga, there's a whole neighborhood right next to the.
All I know.
No, but it's like
nigga, they tore down a bunch of houses right there to build SoFi and that.
To build
ain't Vegas having back-to-back manias? Like back-to-back WrestleMania?
Yeah, they're second WrestleMania, and then they're going to Saudi Arabia next year.
Yeah, they business getting done in that city, man.
Yeah.
All right,
remember they outbid it New Orleans.
Man, F all that. Because I feel like Tyrell been stalling long enough, nigga. You know what time it is.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
No.
Nigga. Y'all know what time it is. So we got
shout out to the Diamonds
James
Club out here. Strip club out here
is going to Cleveland.
Y'all got a strip club?
Darius Garland is headed to
don't fucking play
the City of Angels, but not who you think it is.
Dude, the street that I work on is nothing but strip clubs on there. Like I work next to a bunch of strip clubs.
Nigga, you been stalling long enough, nigga. Talk about flopping on your team. Talk about the NJ's biggest choker on your team.
You think I'm happy about that? I'm like, you trade DG away for a guy that.
What you wanted? You just didn't think it was gonna come with a bigger.
No,
choker.
I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Pause. Whoa,
wait.
I told you.
Bigger first ballot Hall of Fame Diddy.
Unanimous in the Diddy files. Number one name on the Diddy file list.
Wow, that's crazy.
JC, you've only done it to yourself.
You done it to yourself.
You done it to yourself. Unanimous Diddy files MVP.
Multiple.
There is no saving.
Why you don't be saying that no more? You used to crash out when niggas said pause. Crash out.
Because you put yourself in this position.
Right.
Opening that box.
Yeah, you
I didn't open the box. What you mean? That was cool.
Yeah, box of baby.
Both of you. You opened the box up.
That was cool, nigga. That was not me.
You set the precedent, and now we're here.
Yeah, you ain't nip it in the bud.
I tried.
You just let it happen.
Isaiah Ragu wouldn't have me. I tried.
No, you didn't. You ain't mute us. You ain't
go back and look at them episodes. Go back and look at them episodes. I definitely tried.
When you catch Michael Jordan game,
if you can't beat him, join him.
As soon as somebody would pause somebody, he over there rolling like, yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Now, back in 2023 or 2, whenever that started, no.
Okay.
You don't hear me.
Now you stalling.
You don't hear me saying.
Now you stalling. I talk about me stalling. You stalling.
I just don't understand this trade, bro.
Because the trade was really
apparently he requested
not replicated, but predicated.
I don't understand it from Cleveland standpoint.
It's because James Harden wanted it to
win the championship.
For 15
they're trying to win now, and they think James gives them a better chance.
You think that gave you the better chance? The nigga
well, they got him on
4 teams in 2 years.
I'll tell you exactly what I think that. There are 2 things about James Harden that Darius Garland doesn't have. Just 2 though.
Talk to me.
He's a better passer, which no one else on their roster really is. Especially with it's what they thought Lonzo was supposed to be, and now he's going. So someone has to distribute the ball. And 2, James Harden about 6'5". Y'all had the shortest backcourt. Or one of the shortest backcourts in the league, and you did not want that to get exploited. I'm not saying James Harden is no great defender. No,
okay.
Not even close.
If we being honest with ourselves, on a given possession, he can hold up in ways that Darius Garland just was not going to.
That's true.
Because that's what DeAndre Hunter, who you also traded like a dummy.
Well, DeAndre Hunter wanted out.
DeAndre Hunter can't be in 2 places at once.
Yeah, he wanted out.
Somebody got to guard your man.
So
you saying that they were attacking Garland?
Yes.
I'm saying in the playoffs you can, because ain't nothing you can do about that 6 foot.
Which the Pacers did last year.
You can do about that.
They did. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Darius Garland when it came time to the lights being bright, did not step up to the plate and show up.
Wholeheartedly.
And now we just got another guy.
I think he's finna have fun in LA.
Yeah, but now we got another guy who gonna do the same thing and is like 10 years old.
And he's a professional of doing it. Like he's been doing that way longer than Garland.
And while Donovan Mitchell practicing, he gonna be like this at the strip club. Like, give me them wings over there. What y'all got? What do you, honey hot? Let me get some garlic parm too. Garlic parm and honey hot. 8 pieces of garlic parm, 8 pieces of honey hot, and like.
And y'all just paid Garland, didn't you?
We had the All-Star special.
That got us out of the second apron. Actually,
having the man hooping.
Us making that trade got us out of the second. I don't know, and then you got Schroeder coming off the bench, which should help. Now that I actually had liked getting Dennis Schroeder. You know, and because he's gonna facilitate.
Well, he's been on 14 teams in like 3 years.
Dennis?
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's been a lot of teams though.
It's been a lot of teams. Ever since he pissed off a certain player, he's been on a lot of teams.
Who he pissed off?
You know who he pissed off. Stop fucking.
I got him in comment.
This is James Harden.
Don't even fucking get me started with that
16, and how many of those has been since COVID alone?
Like I said, he pissed off a certain somebody.
Who he pissed off?
Y'all know who. I ain't gotta say it.
On 4 teams.
Say it.
Not the one responsible for all of y'all banners. Not that one.
Houston, he played with Brooklyn.
At least I was living and breathing.
All they banners.
All your banners.
At least I was living and breathing.
Everything y'all did.
Y'all saw
your parents were 5 years old.
You better take that
everything
plural
ever
off.
happened in Cleveland right behind them.
You better take that plural off, nigga. Talking about banners.
I know you ain't.
It's multiple banners. You can get a division banner. You can get a conference banner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't relate. My team don't hang those.
Y'all hang playing banners.
Yeah, you do.
Y'all don't.
That playing banner ain't hanging right now.
Ask somebody, nigga. We don't
that
hang
playing banner ain't hanging right now.
Banners.
Where that playing banner at?
The NBA forced us to post that, bro.
Then it's hanging.
Y'all still
it's there.
I went and did that shit.
And there's no play-in banner, nigga. It's the whatchamacallit, the NBA Cup, nigga.
Didn't y'all get a play-in banner?
We don't have a play-in banner, nigga. What are you talking about?
You still got a banner that's not an NBA championship up there.
Because they forced us to, nigga.
Then it's
other than that, we don't post none of that. We don't got no division, no conference championship. We never posted none of that shit, nigga.
Good for you.
We put up real banners. So, like I said, can't relate.
NBA Cup.
Hang no damn division banner. So if you counting that,
I never thought I would hear like a slander of like y'all entire franchise history wrapped into one person before.
That's crazy.
It's just rent free, bro. That's all it is. Rent free.
Nah.
I do think this was a really good trade for the Clippers, though. You got a young star under contract. I think he's gonna ball out there, regardless of what happens going forth. I think they got something to work with. I don't know where they're at as far as picks go, because I know they got rid of a lot of them, so I don't know if they're almost out of the hell with that or what that's going. I think the writing's on the wall that, the Kawhi project is probably going to be done soon as well, especially considering whatever happens with this,
investigation.
That investigation they got going on.
You did that shit. I don't know.
But in the meanwhile, I think getting Darius Garland for somebody who James Harden, who hasn't really had a trade market for real for these past few years, I think that was probably as good as you can get from the Clippers standpoint.
I remember when the Cavaliers
my bad, and I lost all faith in y'all niggas winning the championship. Now I'm jumping off the train. I believed in y'all the last 3 years or whatever. After this, I'm done. Let me out.
Hey, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Because I said that when we traded for Donovan Mitchell, and I got a lot of heat from UJC, from Flex. I think, and you gave me some heat for that.
You deserve it.
When we traded for Donovan Mitchell, and I said we not gonna win a championship with Donovan Mitchell. I got a lot of heat for that.
It wasn't because of Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it ain't Donovan
anyway,
Mitchell.
No,
I was right.
Y'all were gonna be trash without Donovan Mitchell. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Everybody's not going to win a championship.
I never said that we're going to be perennial losers. I'm like, we're not winning a chip. We're not even getting out of the second round.
But it wasn't because of Mitchell, bro. Y'all won what? I think y'all won more. Y'all got more wins last year than y'all, I think, ever got. Oh, no, y'all had 166 win season with Brown. So it was y'all second most successful season ever.
Yeah, which ain't mad at that, Just we didn't get past the second round, like I said. Mm-hmm.
Again, not because of Mitchell, because all y'all other so-called stars that didn't show up. Mobley didn't show up. Garland didn't show up.
They took the ball out of Mobley, Sam. And especially in that game 5. They took the ball out of his hand.
I mean, I can see why. Mobley be freezing on the low too in the playoffs, bro. I caught that. And I like Mobley. Yeah. I like Mobley, but he be doing some bullshit too in the offs. Because y'all had no
business. Yeah, the lights be too bright for them. Oh, I'll never forget that Knicks series. I was like, the lights are too bright.
Hold on now.
Chef, wipe that smile off your face, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Donovan Mitchell had
he had a horrible game 5. Everybody, he scored 35 points. He went like 9 of 21 or some bullshit.
He was 8 of 25 in the game before that. He went 3 of 11.
Yeah, bro. I hate when y'all do that, bro. Stop
do
box
what?
score watching.
Do what? Oh my god!
Sometimes
you can go back and watch the game.
You could just be off for a certain amount of time and then catch your rhythm at the end of the game and close the game out.
When the lights are bright,
damn, quote unquote bad field goal percentage.
How many times have I shared that
35 points is not bad.
How many times have I shared that Donald Trump meme in the group chat referencing the Cavaliers? And that wasn't just Darius Garland. The lights are too bright. No, get those lights off. Turn them off. They're too bright.
That's not Donovan Mitchell, though.
Yes, it is. He did it in the Garden. Mm-hmm. He did it in the Garden. In his hometown, he did it in the fucking Garden. The lights were too bright.
So what about all them other games where he was the only one that showed up?
Did we get past the second round? He almost.
If y'all basically made him deal with exactly what he dealt with in Utah, except it was worse with y'all because y'all supposedly had better players. That's what y'all sold to us. Yeah. Y'all sold to us that y'all had better players than Utah, and y'all did the same shit that they did in the playoffs.
This is why you talking about Bron the way you talking about him feel crazy to me. Because all this, like, we didn't make the second round. He didn't win us a championship. All that base is solely from that guy. Because
Kyrie won us that championship.
That's not your standard. That's not who y'all are.
Kyrie hit that game winning.
That's not your history.
Kyrie hit that
please.
Who hit that game winning 3?
When y'all go to the second round, y'all supposed to party in the street like we party in the street. Y'all are one championship franchise. I need you to know who you are. I need you to know who you be.
Kyrie scored 31 in game 5. Kyrie scored 41 in game 5.
He said, "Yo,
that is a great year for you."
Of course, 2016 is a fantastic year. It's the one championship I got to experience in my life, and I cherish it. I ain't gonna
21 and 45.
Like,
what's that?
You don't get the poo
58.
What's 21 and 45?
33 and 49.
He reading off Cavs records. By the way, before LeBron got back.
LeBron came back.
There you go.
53 and 29. Eastern Conference champions. And then the next year,
choked the 2-1 lead.
57 and 25.
Isaiah, bro. I'm trying to stick to the trade deadline, but can you please stop being disingenuous, bro?
What are you talking about?
Because the team from the records you just read off is not the team that Bron had.
I go through this every time.
That is not the time. That's what. Why are you doing this? Why'd you bring it up? Why'd you bring it up?
Shit. He ain't let shit.
F out of here, bro. Bron did not have those teams.
Hey,
this nigga
hit the game winning 3.
This
hit the game winning 3 in game 7.
I hate the Bron sexual culture so much.
Who gave him the fucking?
I hate it so much. He is the only nigga who's allowed to bring as many stars as he want on his team and then act like it's him. But then when it's the other team and they don't have nearly the amount of all-stars that Bron has, all of a sudden, that nigga's trying. Bron is the greatest. I hate that y'all do that. If he don't need them niggas, then why do he try to get at least 2 all-stars every single team he get?
Name all the stars, brother. Name all the stars.
Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh.
I'm talking about for the Cleveland Cavaliers, nigga.
What the hell are we talking about?
I'm talking about this roster right here, nigga. This roster right here, nigga.
What roster?
So let's go. Let's go.
What roster are you talking about?
The Cleveland Cavaliers
roster.
14,
the one that won a championship.
Let's go. 14-15. Let's go.
Kyrie and Love. What are we talking about?
He didn't bring Kyrie there. Kyrie was up there winning 30 games at most a year.
The nigga that's the nigga you're discrediting right now. And he was an all-star. He was an all-star those years. He was still an all-star those years, by the way. He was still an all-star those years, by the way.
There was an all-star. That's facts.
You know what's
funny? He was an all-star.
Kyrie didn't get 30 games a season. Get the fuck out of here.
But Kyrie got drafted to the Cavs because y'all drafted number 1 3 times in 4 years.
Okay, when that dude left, you do know,
good God,
the Kyrie, you do know that
it was good. One of those they shouldn't have got, and the other one wasn't even Cleveland's pick.
Yeah, the Kyrie pick was even our pick.
Yeah, that was the Clippers nigga. And that last one they got was David Stern rigging that spit for them niggas because they had like a 7% chance to get number 1.
I remember that shit. I was standing there, got that pick. Like,
nigga, they was like the 9 or 10 seed that year, which would be a play-in. Isaiah's favorite spit. That would be a play-in position today.
Nigga, you was just
and they got the number 1 seed off of that.
A few episodes ago, don't play me with that fuck shit.
Exactly why. Braun slander is fine. From certain
no, it's not. Nigga.
From a Cavs fan, watch your mouth.
That's my whole issue.
Watch your mouth,
this man whole franchise.
Well, what the Browns put you through and what he gave you.
I don't disagree.
Watch your mouth.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, enjoy your own like fucking.
That's my whole thing. Ain't nobody say Kyrie Irving ain't shit now. But come on,
no, that's what it sounded
your
like.
Table
it sounded like that to you because the simple fact of the matter was, unfortunately, Kyrie couldn't get them over that hump. He couldn't figure out how to lead the team.
Yeah, nobody can with Anthony Parker and Evan and Varejao.
JC, we done been through this. We done been through this like 3 or 4 times.
And CJ Miles.
And Dion, what was his name? Dion Waiters.
The lights on in y'all house, man.
I'm just why Kyrie got to catch a straight for y'all to tell him to have respect for the greatest person ever in Cleveland history. Why Kyrie got to catch a straight for that?
Because he got mad because I said Kyrie
That's all I'm saying.
That's why they got mad because I said Kyrie wanted his chip. Kyrie hit the game-winning 3. Y'all act like Kyrie ain't did jack shit in that fucking
MVP
series.
for that shit though.
I act like
bro, if LeBron James step on the court and breathe, he gonna win the MVP because all the media don't love him.
Got you into the playoffs.
He has 4
before LeBron came back.
Oh wait! Time out. You're gonna pretend that there's even a conversation between Bron and Kyrie for that Finals MVP? Because there isn't.
There is a conversation.
There's not. No, it's not. If you watch the basketball game,
I don't agree with it, but it's a conversation.
If you don't just watch,
I've heard it a lot.
If you don't watch a conversation. Play of Kyrie,
I've heard it a whole lot. So it's a conversation.
Not a good one.
Niggas are stupid.
Some people think Earth flat. Like that's not a conversation for real.
My whole point is, JC. The year before LeBron came back, you know how many? You know what got you AC? You know what got you AC? 38 wins, my nigga. 38 wins.
Ain't nobody getting 38 wins with them bums on that team, bro.
Oh,
okay, you're fucking
this
hilarious.
too. This also the slander from Cavs fans is crazy because Cavs fans don't even remember the whole Cavs.
Kyrie, as good as y'all say he is,
I remember them Cavs.
He could have got 38 wins.
Why y'all don't tell Bron to do that though? But why y'all don't tell Bron to do that though? He didn't come back to that team. He flipped Andrew Wiggins immediately and said, "Go get me Kevin Love, who's averaging 26 and 12." He didn't take that. He didn't take that team. So why he don't got to get a playoff?
What you're saying is stupid as hell. What you're saying is stupid as hell. Because we saw LeBron come into the league immediately, win 40 games. Then the next year took his team to the playoffs. Then next year took his team to the playoffs.
He missed playoffs the first 2 years, Isaiah. He missed playoffs the first 2 years, Isaiah.
Show me one time in
he missed playoffs his first 2 seasons. So that's a terrible example.
JC, can I ask you a question?
Where LeBron won 33 games.
And Bron had a nigga who made an all-star team on that team, and he still missed the playoffs.
And
he still missed the playoffs.
LeBron fucking James, LeBron Ramon James Sr. fucking won 33 fucking games in 82 games.
That's neither here nor there.
JC,
oh, that's JC, not neither here nor there.
You said nobody was winning how many games with them? It was 30-something. You said nobody was winning how many games?
I'm saying he said 38.
38.
To make the playoffs.
But what I'm saying is when Bron came back, he immediately starts making moves to get him all-stars on that team. Much better than the teams that Kyrie was dealing with.
That's facts.
Those Cleveland teams where he won 66 games.
We got Delonte.
Bro, how long ago was that, bro? We're talking about the teams that Kyrie had
in his career where he won less than 30.
Yeah, don't act like Boobie Gibson scored 31 in Game 6.
Boobie Gibson scored Keisha Cole and nothing else. I don't know what you're talking about.
He scored 31 in Game 6 of the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron James only hit 3 shots.
Greatest play that man ever made. They had nothing to do with it.
And he still fumbled that bag.
So somebody showed up for one fucking game. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Mo Williams averaged 21 along with LeBron James in 2000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Whatever.
By the way,
he didn't make the All-Star with LeBron.
Kyrie had him too. Just
Boobie was washed by them.
What was he was washed by
what was he before? Lathered? Like what's
That's crazy. But he was washed by then.
Washed.
So what was he with Brown?
Kyrie not as washed. Not as washed.
Boobie Gibson. What are we talking about?
And Boobie scored 31 in Game 6 and carried us to the NBA Finals.
Nigga said he scored KC and nothing else, bro.
Game 6, 31 points when LeBron choked in Game 6.
Oh my God!
I just watched that game. A couple months ago. I watched Game 6. I remember watching it when I was a kid. I watched it again as an adult.
I'm done, bro.
You nigga got no shit.
That nigga said.
Shout out to the Jonas Ilgauskas.
Y'all took a high school kid and threw him on a 16-win team that didn't like him, and he gave him 35.
Shit, my point is.
Then he took them bums.
My point is Kyrie won
Hold on, there's a much lower bar.
Kyrie and Andrew Bogus
for Bron than it is Kyrie to win games on those specific Cleveland teams.
Are they both? Oh, hold on. So was Kyrie not the number one fucking pick? What the fuck are we talking about, nigga? You are the number one pick for a fucking reason. Your job is to come in and change the fortunes of a
but how often does that happen immediately? Did LeBron make the playoffs immediately?
I said year 3. He was in year 3. That's the
only he was not immediately. He some time.
Year fucking 3. You telling me by year 3, nigga, you can't get more than 33?
So what you're saying is every number one pick by their 3rd year they make the playoffs. Like that's like a standard. Like you need to make the playoffs by the 3rd year.
No,
it's not possible to have a franchise who's not making the right move.
LeBron James did that. So if the standard is just that guy, then it happened. And secondly, Kyrie doesn't get this. And y'all hate doing this because Kyrie, one of my favorite players to watch. Kyrie don't get this pass because the team that Kyrie was the difference maker on doesn't exist.
Kyrie hit the game-winning 3.
Nigga,
you said Kyrie wait. So you said Kyrie wasn't a difference maker on that 16 team?
I said the difference. It doesn't exist. Kyrie has never driven.
You're gonna have to explain that to me. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, I got points in Game 5.
The difference maker, the nigga who came in was LeBron James. That was the difference maker. Kyrie
was the best player on the team. Is that what you're saying?
Christmas game of all time.
Are you saying difference?
Exactly what I mean by
difference maker is Kyrie. Kyrie
gets to the Cavs.
He plays very well. However, you wouldn't be in that position without LeBron James.
And vice
Kyrie
versa.
Gets to the Cavs. The Cavs.
Vice versa, nigga.
All right.
LeBron.
Kyrie gets to Boston. Boston is just as good as they were. Kyrie gets to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is just as good as they were. Kyrie goes to teams and changes them marginally because Kyrie is an ISO scorer who's like an average defender on good days that don't really win you basketball games unless you just happen to luck up and have a generational offensive engine next to you. And those look like Luka Doncic. Those look like James Harden. Those look like LeBron James. All the teams he was on that were actually threats to do anything had one of those. He tried to actually run point guard for a team one time in Boston, and it was no different than having Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, so what it sounds like you're explaining is a generational guy, and you're saying Kyrie's not generational, which I would agree with you. The terminology of difference maker.
I'm saying you are a one seed.
Different definitions.
You drop Kyrie Irving on your team, you're still a one seed. You take Kyrie Irving off your team, you're still a one seed. If you're a 2 seed and you drop Kyrie Irving on your team, you're still a 2 seed.
I just don't understand, bro. And I hate having these damn Brown debates, but it does infuriate me sometimes. Like he's allowed to just go get all these All NBA, all these All Stars. He's allowed to go get all these guys and then just get credit for the spit. But then when other niggas have teams that are far worse than that, oh well, you could have did this, you could have did
that. We've already debunked that. That's crazy. I didn't have teams far worse than that. LeBron walked into a 16-win franchise.
Okay.
So no, Kyrie didn't have this far worse basketball team. That
okay, so he had. Okay, so his first. Okay, so his first maybe 2-3 years, he had teams that were arguably worse. Even though he technically still had guys on that team. Like again, he had a nigga who was just an all-star 2 years before that when he first got to the damn Cavs. Kyrie didn't even have that.
Oh, I love Dion Waiters' game when he was right. Hell, when he was well. Shout out Dion Waiters. Oh, y'all can say Boobie Gibson, but I can't say Dion.
I didn't say. I said
Boobie Gibson. I said Boobie Gibson. Game 6, 2007.
I said
conference final. Boobie Gibson.
Anton Jameson was on that roster. Come on now, that's movers.
Which is somebody that Bron asked for.
Yep, over Amari Stoudemire, but they don't want to.
The thing is, there's this myth that only Bron gets to ask for people. Every star gets to do that. All of
what I'm saying is, Chef, I hate the fact that this nigga, I feel like he didn't pull the greatest Jedi mind trick in sports history, because I've probably seen him have more help than any superstar in NBA history. But yet I hear him with the biggest narrative that he didn't have no help like that.
That's
that, like, to me, that's what I do not understand about this guy. How he's able to just get all these All NBA and All Star niggas, and y'all keep acting like it's the first 6-7 years of his career.
Let's just talk about the trades, because here this nigga go on some bullshit.
The most.
It ain't. It ain't good shit, JC. I agree.
That's the most bullshit.
No, it ain't.
I've heard.
Yeah, Anthony Davis.
Bro, since 2010, this nigga, how many All NBA and All Star niggas has he had, bro? Every single year.
Actually,
every single
to the point. Hey,
to the point. But y'all want to keep talking about 2003
now revisionist history. Now revisionist history is saying that he had no help in Miami. Revisionist history is even saying he had no help.
Who's saying that? That's ridiculous.
Who the fuck said that?
They're not saying he has no help, but they are downplaying the guys that he played with in Miami.
You're severely over-exaggerating it. You just said that like you're not a Lakers fan. Magic Johnson walked into an NBA with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe Bryant was brought onto a 50-win team with Shaquille O'Neal on it. Hell,
what is it that you think I'm saying?
Steph Curry era. We're talking about Kevin Durant. We're talking about Klay Thompson. We're talking about Draymond Green at the same time in their primes with benches. And we're saying this dude had more help than everyone in NBA history. He don't make the top 10.
Which, by the way, they fleeced the Cavaliers into that.
Everyone fleeced y'all. Y'all are a terrible franchise.
Well, Ted Stepien.
Because while we're also talking about Bron bringing everyone in, that's because y'all failed to bring anyone in.
No, we brought in every single guy. We brought in every. Hey, my turn. We brought in every single guy that LeBron James asked for and built a facility less than 15 minutes away from his house.
And started 2003. Started 2003.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Especially when Dan Gilbert started owning the team in 2005. Yes, he did. Every single player that LeBron James wanted, he brought him in.
Who are they?
LeBron wanted Shaq on the team.
Cool, we got Shaquille O'Neal. We got the ghost of Shaquille O'Neal.
He wanted Ben Wallace on the team when Ben Wallace was washed. We built our practice facility less than 15 minutes away from his house.
I knew they wasn't going to do that.
Scrub.
I'm just saying, in the media, that was a thing that, like, he got Shaq. He went over, he was with Kobe, he got a ring. He went over to Wade, he got a ring.
That is true. Because they was on the front cover of Sports
Illustrated. Even Shaq was doing interviews and said, I will bring the king a ring.
I remember that. Yep.
Now we care so much about what the media thinks. I'm glad
Shaq
you know
himself
that.
was saying that.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all keep telling me shit. I don't give a fuck about.
Hold on. So you don't. Hold on. So you're saying
chose Antoine Jameson over Amari Stoudemire.
I know we can end all this. I'm gonna just ask this question. I think we can end all this. Are you guys saying that from 2006 to 2010, when Brown was making the championship, making the playoffs with Cleveland, none of those years y'all thought he had a legitimate chance to win it all? Is that what you guys are telling me? You looked at the rosters, you said, no, he's not winning a ring in all those years. That's what you guys are saying.
Correct.
I'm saying I thought he had a chance to win it all.
You thought,
but it was entirely by himself.
You thought the Hawks was going to win when they had 4 All-Stars and won 60 games? Just because they had the best record in the league?
No.
Okay, then.
Okay. They didn't have a LeBron James on their team.
66 games.
They didn't have a LeBron James on their team. That's a terrible analogy.
So you win 66
They didn't have a LeBron James on their team.
Rome,
What the fuck is that?
They had nothing to do with the 60 wins.
They had a good team, did they not?
They had a cool team.
Did the Pistons have a LeBron James on their team and they won the finals?
Right, but it's not about what you ended up doing.
Now niggas start to get stuttering.
It's not about what
niggas start to get the stuttering. Now niggas start to get the stuttering. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
See, what year did
Okay, you think because you talking over me, you cooking, my nigga. That's not how it works, bro.
What year?
What I'm saying is, I'm talking about the narrative at the start of the season.
From left to right, up, down, and all around, nigga. The point is, I asked the question. You asked me a question, I gave you an answer. No, just because they had the best record in the league and one player who's the best player in the league at the time, did I think they were going to win the championship? I knew they would run into Boston and likely lose. I knew that they would run into Detroit and likely lose. Except for that 1 year, they got over the hump. And then what happened? They ran into the Spurs and got smacked.
Yeah, they got over the hump because Ben Wallace wasn't on that Detroit team. That win this game don't happen if Ben Wallace is on the Pistons.
He had a legitimate chance to win the title in whatchamacallit. Just like I didn't think Jordan had a chance all them times he ran.
I'm not gonna lie. I think there's some revisionist history happening right now.
I'm not. No, we talk about
niggas was not talking like that at the time, bro. They literally, matter of fact, Shit made jokes about the puppet commercials.
You're taking
thinking it's gonna be Brian and Kobe in the finals.
JC, you gotta stop. You're taking your own personal experiences and making them complete law. That's not Not everybody was talking
like
that.
They had a full-blown Nike commercial of LeBron potentially making the finals because that was the narrative at the time.
Why did they think the Cavs could win the championship?
It's Nike. They're supposed to push their fucking stars for sales. What the fuck are we talking about?
Why did
you think they would just do that with anybody, bro? And there's no...
It was him and Kobe.
Nike's commercials become law.
Why did they think Bronson win? Why did they think
I'm just saying, you guys are just trying to act like those teams were just like...
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Sat here and talked about a Shaquille O'Neal who retired the next season.
You know majority of the majority of the playoff series that Cleveland had with Boston. Y'all do know Cleveland was the favorite in Vegas, right? Majority of those series that they had with Boston during that time, Cleveland was the favorite in some of those series.
Why is that, bro?
You gotta stop.
Why is that?
You gotta stop.
Because they had a legitimate chance to do so.
Why is that?
It's that simple.
Stop, bro.
Why did
they had a chance to do it and they didn't, bro. It's not because Bron just had this terrible team.
Why did they have this chance to do so?
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
It began
saying they didn't have a legitimate chance to win the championship and saying he had an absolute terrible team is two different things. It's two different things.
This looks great for our show because we're all arguing and Tizzy over there like knocked the fuck out.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That motherfucker smoked like 2 blunts and then he slumped. This looks great.
That's a sign, man. Let's continue the trades, bro.
Nah,
we got off.
Even Tizzy knew
Ghost and Diesel are crazy.
We got Vucevic to Boston, man. Any thoughts on that?
That's a good trade for Boston.
Nobody's moved.
Nobody's moved.
Trade for Boston.
Nobody's moved. I forgot Vooch was still in the NBA, bro.
I'm not mad.
Damn.
Jaylen Brown been hoping he needs some.
Boston is sitting in third place without their quote unquote best player right now, and then they
I'm not gonna hold you. Nikola Vucevic might be like the most
empty stats.
Yeah, like most bland 20-point per game at 1 point scorer that I've ever seen, bro.
I felt like that about Bargnani.
There's never been a time where I've tuned in.
Andrea Bargnani? You don't remember?
The nigga averaged 18 like once. What?
Yeah, and he was an empty scorer regardless.
Yeah, it was an empty scorer.
Vucevic is perennial 20 a game scorer though. He been doing that since Orlando.
That's how MPJ is.
Yeah, that nigga went to Brooklyn and started letting it fly. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but
don't get your money, nigga.
Hold on.
So again, what I was saying, Isaiah, Tatum is out. Jaylen Brown still has them top 3 in the East as of right now. And then you add, I would say a good big man. And you're saying that doesn't move the needle for them, in your opinion?
No, not a cone like that. You got to play defense. And Vucevic is a cone, brother. A cone.
I feel like you could get another center who only just does that to help him out with that.
Where? Okay.
Where now? At this point of the year, where?
Well, we're not talking about them winning this year.
They are.
Tatum ain't coming back this year.
If you a 3 seed tied with a 2 seed who's got a ring in the past 4 years, 3 years, yeah, you trying to win. Still,
I'm saying, okay, they're not gonna win this year. Like Tatum's not coming back. I think they're looking more so like, to be honest, they didn't even expect probably to be 3rd seed this year. Like that's just how it's coming about. Now, I will say, in a way, maybe they have some people in that front office who was like, this is kind of an evaluation on Jalen, because nigga, we gave you what 260, and if you telling me all we gotta do is take Tatum away and we dog spit and in lottery position, nigga, yeah, there's some questions about that contract. So I would say from that perspective, but I don't think they had any true expectations coming into this season, and I think they still don't, even with where they're sitting at. I feel like this was a move for next year.
No, Tatum's cleared. He can play. They don't see a necessity because he's a 3 seed, because they're a 3 seed and they want him like healthy more importantly than anything else. But
you're saying Tatum can play right now as we speak?
If there's a actual deep playoff run, yes, they're playing Jason Tatum.
I didn't know he was cleared already.
He's not cleared yet.
I didn't either. I just looked into it.
For on-court activity, but not games.
To play. Okay, yeah, that's like different.
He's been lifting, running, playing basketball again. And it's only been 4 months. I mean, it
should have clarified. Absolutely.
Sports medicine is getting crazy, man. Lindsey Vonn.
He's not gonna play. I wouldn't play him.
Yeah, I would let him sit this year. Derrick Rose should have taught niggas that.
Nah, yeah. Derrick Rose should have.
Here and again.
Let's not even speak on Derrick Rose.
Again, Tatum and Derrick Rose don't play the same.
This is the beginning of February. The championship is decided May, June. Already clear for on-court activity. I'm saying if they are knocking on the door of a conference finals, Jason Tatum's going to play.
That's when you're going to plug him in there when it's the most heated time of the year. That type of physicality, that's when you throw him back in there.
He's going to
have an all-NBA player.
He's going to come back and pop and shit like KD.
You have an all-NBA player. You take that shot. And we just had a convo about this type of thing the other day. We were talking about F that. If I'm a star, I want to play. You think Jason Tatum's going to quietly sit? If they're,
even before the season started, he was saying like, "Well, I'm not training, 3 days a week for nothing, or whatever many days he said." So, I mean,
if they're out in the second round, I don't think Jason Tatum plays. If they're in the conference finals, I think Jason Tatum plays. Or out in the first.
What is Chicago doing? So we got Anthony Simons in Chicago.
Got so many goals.
They traded Kobe White.
Boy, gosh,
they don't know what the fuck they.
And then I think I seen a report that they out of this trade deadline they got all together like 9 second-round picks.
Is this a money situation? Is y'all trying to get them books clean? Like, what's up?
Yeah, them niggas is fraud. They don't got nobody over 6'9".
It's over. Not that it really started, but it's over. Bulls fans, if there's any games that you plan on watching, just go ahead and get some housework done. Put in some old.
Hey, bro, you could have just tagged Jay Will, bro. You don't have to. You feel me? Beat all.
Go ahead and take that OT, my boy. Get some extra homework done.
That might be one of like the few teams in the NBA right now where I'm like, you have like zero direction of what you want to do or where you're going or what's like. I don't think Chicago knows what the hell they want to do, bro.
Get a bunch of guards, hope somebody hit.
They rebuilt. They said, look, we're going to get all these guards, whoever the best, we're going to build around, we're going to rebuild, and hope we get a pick. Hope you hit on a generational talent somewhere.
Y'all got y'all first rounder?
And then
Gamboozler, go and play where your daddy played.
I don't know if this was the same trade, but I know what's his name, Dusamu or whatever his name is, and I think. Hold on, let me pull it up because I don't want to say it wrong. Because Chicago had quite a few trades that happened. Let me pull up the exact trade.
Wow, I'm surprised we got a Chicago before Golden State.
But I know Kobe went to Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte finally got a Kobe.
This thing, man.
You think Kobe would have been Kobe if he would have stayed in Charlotte?
Yep.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Wasn't no getting away with that.
He wasn't gonna be.
I don't know about the 5 championships.
I don't know about the 5.
Yeah, I don't know about the titles, but like scoring titles, all stars, all that stuff. Oh yeah. Wasn't no getting away with that.
Yeah. And then he would have been like, trade me. We ain't winning. I'm not going to New Orleans and winning here. Trade me.
Okay, so it was Kobe White, and I guess they acquired Conley from an earlier trade, which I'll look that up in a second. And they traded that to the Hornets for Colin Sexton and 3 of the second-round picks that I mentioned. And then, what was the other one? That was when they got Simons. That was the Vucevic trade. And then the 3-team trade. So you got Jaden Ivey and Conley that went to Chicago, which I don't know if you guys seen the news, but Conley's actually back in Minnesota in a weird way. But Conley got traded twice and went back to Minnesota. Jaden Ivey is on Chicago. And then Kevin Huerter and Sark went to the Pistons. I didn't even know Sark was still in the league.
And you got Luke Kennard to the Lakers.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the trade, nigga. Stop trying to confuse me. So no thoughts on Chicago's millions of guards and second-round picks?
Fuck no. Next page.
And Boozer coming home. Assuming y'all got y'all pick. Still, I don't know. I only know who picked week.
Next week. Oh, and then Dillingham. Regarding that, still Dillingham was sent to Chicago. I actually thought he could be a good fit for Minnesota as a point guard. What do y'all think went wrong there?
He a little baby Darius Garland.
Well, you must not have seen Dillingham play, boy. He is not your traditional point guard.
Yeah, he a little baby Darius Garland. Handles. He like to pull up off the dribble. Don't really care what the range is. It's gonna be fun, but it's hard to build a starting. It's hard to start him and run a stable offense.
Yeah,
and it's hard for him to guard because again, I think he's like $175, 6 foot, capping about being 6 foot, probably 5'11".
Hey, what the fuck the Cavs doing with Imani Bates?
Niggas been asking that for like 3-4 years.
Mismanaging him like a motherfucker.
They gave up on me, man.
Man, put that nigga at the 1. Let him develop.
Absolutely not. I need Imani Bates to never play point guard again in his life. That is what ruined this man in the first place. Nope. Yeah. Y'all put him at the 3 or not at all.
I agree.
I'm sick of this new wave of basketball where we think everybody who's an all-star got to go play point guard at some point. No, we do not.
Because I think they figure if you have the ball in your hands more, you're more effective.
Yeah.
Again, not everybody can be the quarterback. In layman's terms.
Next we got Porzingis to Golden State. Kuminga and Buddy Hield went to Atlanta.
Porzingis ain't gonna do shit in Golden State. He ain't been doing shit.
I'm not gonna say I disagree.
When he won the ring with the Celtics.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I disagree. I'm not a big Porzingis guy.
Porzingis was offensively talented, but had to learn how to like play winning basketball. Like a lot of how to position himself on defense.
Yes.
Yeah, he was excellent in Boston when healthy.
I would calm down on the excellent.
Yeah, he helped them a lot. Like for what his role is and like what they require to him, what his talent is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like they win with or without Porzingis, bro.
Man, don't disrespect my boy Kristaps.
Man, fuck Fuck that nigga.
I think this was about Golden State getting out of the Jonathan Kuminga business and Jonathan Kuminga getting out of the Golden State business.
I think Kuminga, like, if they utilize him right, he can have a surge to where he's a rotational good player for some years to come.
He gotta learn to do other things than get a bucket.
I told y'all we was gonna see some white privilege.
For what?
Oh, that's besides the point. I just seen this shit. The hockey player that was charged with aggravated assault.
Wait, I'm like, wait, what is going on here, man?
That nigga, bro, they dropped the charges on this white boy. That's crazy. If he would have been black, he would have been going to jail.
Okay.
I just seen that shit come across my screen. It's sports news, my nigga.
Porzingis.
Hey, Kristaps is an NBA champion.
Yeah, Porzingis ain't no
so
spit.
Come on now. He don't get credit for that shit. He
got a bunch of empty stats on most of the teams he's been on, or he's been a problem. I think on Golden State, he's the only true big they have because they traded out even Tracy Davis, who they were supposed to try to make one of their next young bigs, but by default, he's the only one there, so he'll probably get some numbers now. You said what?
Where the fuck Kevon Looney at?
Looney on New Orleans, right? I think he's on the Bills. He been gone.
Looney been gone. They been let that in. Yeah, they
this year. Okay.
Yeah, Golden State been like they done.
So yeah, he's the only one there. So I mean, they'll probably get some empty stats even over there. But I don't think it moves no needle to where it's like, Golden State got Porzingis. Like, no. Even though I'm rooting for Golden State, I got little cousin over there. But Butler's out for the year. It's
is everybody your cousin, man?
You said what?
Is everybody your cousin? You got a cousin in the NFL?
It's the same cousin. Oh well. The NFL thing, Micah just got there to the NFL. That happened.
Yeah, you got cousins all over the world, man.
It's two cousins, nigga.
Families work.
It's two cousins, one in each sport.
Man, come on, man.
Nigga, who you, John Jones?
Bro, what? We kind of already talked about.
Next, he gonna have a cousin that hit the lottery.
I'd rather be the cousin that hit the lottery.
Nah, shoot.
I'm about to say this level of greed.
Only y'all see Glorilla.
Y'all
see Glorilla's sister talking about she ain't getting no money from Glorilla and shit. That shit crazy.
That's how you want me to. That's how Rel want me to be.
What?
Making videos on the cousin who won the lottery. Like,
hey. Just saying, I'm his cousin too now.
I think that's it, man. Unless there's something else that I missed. We talked about Kennard to LA.
No. How you feel about it?
I like it. That's kind of. I'm glad Gabe is gone.
Hey, y'all see that?
That's honestly what I'm more happy about than getting Kennard.
LeBron was like, off with his head, and Gabe was gone.
Hey, I mean, I don't blame him, bro. Gabe
is,
man. I ain't gonna lie, and I feel bad for Gabe in a way because
I don't feel bad.
I feel like it happens to every player that leaves Miami, bro. It's like they look good in that system, that tough, hard nose,
that's that exposure
way, and then as soon as they leave, it just seemed like it go all bad. And players do not look the same as they did in Miami before they got paid.
Big expo. That's
so
what
Gabe has not looked good since the moment he stepped in LA territory.
Hey man. Before get off that cardio plan, you find out how much of that discipline was system and how much of it was you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of like it used to happen with Pop's players too. Like Pop used to get some really good like role players on his team, like the Jonathan Simmons or George Hill, like niggas like that. It's like they looked a certain way on the Spurs. It's like, damn, they look a really good player, and then they leave, and it's like, nigga went on spit.
So, the coach's job is honestly to put your players in the best position to succeed. And unfortunately, a lot of coaches aren't doing that now. They just want a nigga to, hey, go out, I'll roll out the ball, y'all figure that shit out. Like, what the fuck?
So really, you saying it's more so the coaches than the players, like as far as the fault, because there's not that many coaches who put their players in that position. So then it's like when they go somewhere else and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get this." Nigga, your coaching system and trainers ain't like that.
No, they these coaches now it's like y'all motherfuckers grown. Y'all should know all this shit by now. So get out there and fucking do the shit.
I'm saying the slack exists and somebody got to pick it up. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the coach, sometimes
they don't even have.
That's why I fuck with JB, man. JB don't play that shit, man. JB coaches, man.
And you know, it reminds me of something Larry Bird said when he didn't want to trade for anybody from Cleveland.
I do believe to an extent you should know how to play basketball, bro, by the time you get into the NBA. Like,
of course. I mean, you don't get there without being a certain way anyway, but Isaiah, stop it, bro. There's niggas who never made the league that'll drop all of us off at 24 right now.
JC, I promise to God, there are players who are in there off of straight God-given talent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Zion.
You're right.
I'm not saying that they're not different, but I'm saying that when I was 18, my basketball.
You're saying they don't know how to play basketball.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, my basketball IQ might have been higher than theirs.
Absolutely.
But they wanted genetic.
And those players don't last, as you can see. They don't last.
I'm just saying you can't teach 6'9", 230, and I can dunk jumping out the gym. You can teach somebody,
and that's why a lot of them don't last, or they end up aging really bad once that shit leaves.
Or is a nepo.
I don't even want to bring up LeBron, but like even LeBron and JJ Redick, when they was doing that podcast before he got hired on as Lakers coach, when they talked about they dead ass in the middle of huddles, and he's like, "Oh well, the ball's on the other side of the court, so just flip the play," and walks off, and then the young players are like, "What do you mean flip the play? Run the same play on the other fucking side. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah,
and they all looking dumbfounded, talking about some coach. Can you draw it up? What the fuck?
Back to that AAU spit you was talking about.
Because the AAU spit, all they want you to. Oh, you got talent. Okay, cool.
That is something we learn first.
Literally, bro.
Practices, bitch. You running the play without the ball on both sides of the court until you know this shit. And
literally, we was doing that in Little League, bro.
Every single position, you got to know what person's going and stuff like that. And I'm like, they don't know this as NBA players. How to flip a play? That's what I'm talking about. The basketball IQ is just it's gone, bro.
We out here trying to build a bunch of ISO scores.
Kendrick Perkins sitting up there saying dumb shit like, so Richard Jefferson made it. If you're up like 20-25 in AAU, bro, fall back, bro. You don't need to press anymore. You're not serving anybody any good by pressing. You know these kids. You know your kids are better than this team. You
somebody that could play for real. They're gonna F you up for pressing.
So it's like why are you up 25 pressing? Fall back in the man-to-man. Still play your shit, but we don't need to be running fast break the entire time. And that's the issue. All these teams the only thing they know how to do is press and then run fast break, layup, or pass it out for a three.
Yep.
Nigga, when we was up 20, our coach told us fall back in the zone. And then you walking the ball up the court and you making 5 to 7 passes.
Yeah. When I used to cover high school basketball games, it was literally like I've covered like games where like teams were getting blown out by 50 points and the team that's up by 50 is still pressing and still running. And it's like there is no actual basketball being played here. It's just run, press. And I'm like, dude, y'all up by 50. Back the fuck up. Like, back the fuck up. I've been at games where refs stop the game during a blowout and they're like, hey, like, tell your team to stop being aggressive because the game is getting out of control. You know what I'm saying? That's all they fucking know. You know, and
niggas like Perk talking about it's all about the smoke. You come from out of town to play smoke and this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro.
You talking about Mr. Why have an ibuprofen where you gonna have a Perk?
Like, I don't get it.
Percolator.
Like nobody's saying don't play with any intensity. Nobody's not saying just fall back in the half.
But you just got to know when to play with that. With 100%.
You have the opportunity to get these kids experience in the type of basketball they're gonna play in college.
No, they don't have.
And you're not doing that because you want a 80-point win on your resume for what?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it, man. Any good fits for Cam Thomas?
Bro, ain't nobody got nothing to say, man. We knew this.
Yeah, I got a good fit.
It's Cancun. I really don't know.
Cancun is crazy.
I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, wait. JC, you're right. Galveston.
He gets buckets, but bro, it's like how fucking like when Jordan was talking about Kobe during his first All-Star game, he was like, "Boy, that young boy from the Lakers, he gonna make that motherfucker a one-on-one game, nigga. He gonna make that bitch a one-on-one game." And that's basically what he doing. Like, and it's not even in an ethical way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whereas Kobe and them, they had the triangle, you know, so that was primarily about getting the mismatch and getting, you know, that isolation on one side of the floor. But Cam is just like, bro, fuck it. As soon as I get in the game, give me the fucking ball, everybody move. I don't give a fuck, bro. We ain't running no triangle. We ain't running shit. All y'all go sit on this side of the floor, and I'm finna go get a bucket. If I miss, get a rebound, bitch.
Look, right system, I think somebody can make a 6-man out of Cam, but I don't know if you got time to integrate him like that.
Shit, that's what coaching's supposed to do. You're supposed to figure that shit out on the fly.
Yeah, but now it's kind of just give whoever we think the best player is the best player the ball, and don't piss him off.
Yep, it's the Nepo Basketball Association. That's all it is now.
How the fuck
what?
How the fuck is the Nepo if you know what that mean? That would be like Bron and Bronny, like nepotism. You feel me? Like everybody.
That's not the only form.
They ain't the form of nepotism because a lot of these guys came through the AAU ball is like
who are getting system. In off of them, like who have plenty of access to more camps and stuff because they're the godchild of this player or their uncle is so and so or something of that nature. Like
okay.
I'm not gonna lie, 30% of the league right now is about Nepo babies right now. I'm not saying
that. The Nepo basketball association.
That's being very generous.
Very highly generous.
Yeah, that's like generous.
I wasn't just talking about kid Nepos. I'm talking about Nepo in general. It is the Nepo Basketball Association.
But overall, basketball, young, I will say this.
That's why VJ is so like it's such an anomaly now. Like, that's why VJ is such an anomaly.
You're not gonna get much VJs no more.
Yeah, because we're having a generation of rich and not only rich, but aging in a healthy way professional basketball players who like, okay, my son has essentially the genetics of me, and that's not going to make him like as talented as me, but he'll probably be tall. He'll probably run pretty fast. He'll probably be able to like manage his weight pretty well in terms of muscle and whatnot. And I have the ability to get him both the exposure and the training as long as I want to.
Yeah, as long as I got about $2,000 to $3,000 of disposable money, my son got
his whole series of development. Now, Bronny. In fact, I actually want to find the episodes where we had to talk about Bronny James because I actually want to run back some receipts because I told y'all that boy. But that's a different conversation.
You did. Long before you got in the league.
What you trying to say about Bronny?
Oh, I'm saying directly. The media spent 4 years of him being in high school lying to us about him.
Yes.
And then his father forced him into an NBA roster, and he's not really an NBA caliber player. No. He should be at USC playing point guard right now.
No, you know what he should be doing? And I promise you guys, this is not an
event. No. Let me say this.
We're not doing this.
Because you're not about to blitz Bronny like that,
you missing the whole
you see Bronny? Do you see this nigga daddy in my background right there?
That is another reason why he should be at USC right now.
Let me tell you this.
However, don't tell you this. Oh, the media just completely lied to us when we saw him playing fine on the circuit.
No, I was saying on the circuit. The media was lying through their teeth about him.
I'm not going to say he should have been one and done. He shouldn't have been one and done. I said that plenty of times on this show.
He didn't even play one.
He was just garbage in high school.
What was he garbage in high school? No. Was he an All-American? No. They lied about that. That was the worst Sierra Canyon team of his entire high school career when they finally gave him the keys. Everyone he had to be on the bench for, Amari Bailey, Brandon Boston, who else? Cassius Stanley, are people who went to the league and did a bunch of nothing themselves either.
Zaire, I think,
fell out of the top 10 in California, and he was a 13-point per game scorer. That was not an All-American. You lied to us. Bronny James had a great mixtape and a dope ass AAU team in 8th grade. And then y'all just kept the name alive.
And his father doing dunk contests.
Gave him accolades he was not ready for. And this ain't even his fault. He ain't do shit.
No.
It ain't his fault.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. And this
right now. So I'm just gonna sit here and act like this nigga Bronny James don't go to the G League. Don't go to the G League and tear their ass up. But
then go back. Then go back. You can play the G League or USC. I like USC better because, like, even if you're not a hoop, even if you don't end up with basketball, you can do something else.
Not everybody pans out in the NBA to be a legendary player.
He's not even a good one.
Mediocre. Right he shouldn't be there.
Mediocre.
You got it.
This may sound offensive, but I promise you, it's not. Just because of how media has changed over the years, he would have made an excellent streamer. Like for games and stuff like that, he was a phenomenal streamer.
He would have
made phenomenal. He was entertaining. He was great at video games, and he would have made a shit ton of money. And he
wouldn't have made
one program as
what he's made in the NBA. He already made like 8-9 million by the time he stepped in, and that's not even including jersey sales.
He could definitely do that off his name alone for streaming and gaming.
He can, alone, sure. But he got this guaranteed, not maybe not.
He would have got that guaranteed through Twitch or Kick. He definitely would have got that guaranteed. He's LeBron James' son, and he's streaming.
Everybody not making 10 million off of shit.
And he's streaming and gaming with the biggest celebrities in the industry. Yes, he would have got that guaranteed.
Yeah,
guaranteed. Whether it was Twitch, Kick, or YouTube.
That set was. It's not that it's impossible for him to develop into an NBA player. It's that at no point in his life was he required to display that potential to you. It never mattered.
Okay, Chef.
You don't get to be that unproductive and short and still get drafted. Everybody else.
That's honestly the only thing I was nervous about was like how tall he
jump out the gym. I'm like 6'7" or above.
Unproductive is funny.
Yes, unproductive.
Yeah, unproductive is hilarious.
But if you send him to the G League,
are you talking about high school players? Because he didn't even get to play in college.
He's the best fucking player in the G League. What do we like? But he's not. He don't.
Best player in the G League is not Sam. How many G League games that can turn into anybody?
I've said that numerous times. He should have stayed in college. He should have stayed in college. Yes, he should have stayed in college.
But you're saying at Sierra Canyon he wasn't unproductive.
Y'all remember he had that heart scare?
That Chev is talking just completely unproductive. Yes.
Okay, I'm not the only one who remembers that. He almost didn't have a career because he almost had that heart scare.
I'm not saying he was bad. I'm saying if you make it to being a Division I point guard out of,
I think that All-American is what bothered
you. Were productive.
That bothered a lot of people.
All-American, we were lying. All-American was cap. It was cap. D1, absolutely.
I was starting because I couldn't find the name. I could not find my list.
Didn't that Sierra Canyon team win state championship? Win the state?
Nope, not the one he actually led. No. The ones where he was on the bench, possibly. Brandon Boston's, Amari Bailey's team, maybe. No. That's a D1.
I told you, Zaire had a cold. He had a cold run over there too. That's how he got drafted top 10. But I couldn't find my list that we did. Chef, was you on that? Yeah, you was there.
Which list?
The All-Stars.
Yeah,
I couldn't find my list for some reason, so I'm gonna have to go off memory of who we said, and then Isaiah was there. I think Isaiah was there too. So these are the official. Or should we go starters first or reserve?
Duh, starters first. Why the fuck would you go reserve?
Yeah, they ain't do reserves first. Reserves, you do reserves.
Oh fuck.
Because I'm trying to remember like if we did starters on the show already on
we did starters first, and then reserve.
All right, so let's go. Wrong picture.
I don't announce the bench players first.
Lord have mercy.
That's a fact.
Oh, they can switch. All right, there.
At least this All-Star game means somewhat something.
How?
You're looking for our list for the NFL, yeah.
No, I found it. We good.
So MLB's, yeah.
The Western All-Star starters, I think we almost had spot on. The only difference was they left AE off, and they just added both of the niggas we was arguing about, because we was arguing Steph or Wemby, and they said both of them. AE's not going to starter, so that was the West starters, and then for the reserves, it was AE, Jamal Murray, Chet, KD, Booker, the nigga who named Denny, and then we had the one that I
forgot.
Got a lot by Benjamin Netanyahu.
And Isaiah was mad at me trying to argue because I brought his name up, but I told you based on the numbers, he probably was gonna be there. But the last name, this is the last name that I guess.
Bro, we all know why he got in there, bro. I keep telling you why he got in there, bro.
Because he averaged 26, 7, and 7.
No, because of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Not because of them numbers, bro.
Yeah, because Kawhi could have been in. Kawhi averaged way better numbers.
First of all, that's not. Hold on. Brian made the All-Star reserves, and he shouldn't have been there. So why are you mentioning that nigga?
I don't know.
We all knew Braun
because he black.
Come on,
this is last year, so we knew.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have. That don't mean he shouldn't have.
It don't matter.
Should Kobe have been at the All-Star game?
Kobe, bro, I just had this conversation with Chev last night or the other night, bro. Kobe made it because it was 100% fan voting at the time. The coaches did not bring him in.
That's true.
No. I want to hear the words out of your mouth. The same thing that you just said about LeBron. Did he deserve it? Yes or no?
Which year are you talking about?
Because it's final year.
The last one.
Don't bullshit.
2016? Yeah. I would have put him because that was his last year. That was his farewell tour.
So the answer is no.
So he didn't deserve it.
That year, yes. Because it was his farewell tour. If this was Bron's farewell tour, I would say the same thing. But it's not.
Boy. You funny.
Now, if you ask me, should he have made it in 2014, 2015? Absolutely not. But he made it because it was fan voting. 100%.
You're a funny young man.
So you're saying that Bron should make it for the rest of the time he's in the league. He should be an all-star no matter what.
That's what you just said, according to you.
No, I didn't.
Damn near. If it's going to be
no, ain't no damn near. What did I say?
If it's up in the air for him to be his last year, you might as well vote him in.
When you reach a certain level, you're going to get that spot automatically. Because everybody wants to see you ride off in the sunset the right way.
Yep. I mean, LeBron can average 5 points a game in his final year. He's going to get an all-star.
When you're in that top 10 conversation all time, you're usually going to get the benefit of the doubt. There was times KG shouldn't have been on the all-star team, and he still made it.
Yeah, but he was making it off of the same things. Usually it was starter spit. If it was when it was the coaches and spit, it was he had to have the numbers. Once he was trash, he wasn't making it no more.
It's like I'm talking to the wind at this point. I just said when you get in that top 10 conversation, especially when you get in that top 10 conversation.
Wait, you're talking about right now? Like top 10 now or all time?
All time.
What you think? What you think, JC?
Because KG was still missing it for years when he was trash, so I don't get the correlation. KG wasn't just making it every year.
JC. Okay, he wasn't.
And then, y'all couldn't even answer a straight question. Are y'all saying no matter how bad Bron plays for the rest of his career, he should make the All-Star game?
Saying it like he's playing uber trash.
No, to answer your question. But we're not there yet, so I guess we'll see.
He's playing trash?
He's playing worse than Kawhi.
The question was is he playing trash?
No.
You said
he's not
bad.
Playing trash.
You said bad.
Because you're basically saying it's LeBron, so it's cool that he's in there. So that means you're saying
I said that he was going to get the benefit of the doubt regardless because he's a top.
And I agreed with you on that. That it was.
Did I say I voted him in as a reserve? Did I say he deserved it over another player? No. All I said was that he is top 10 all time, top 3, really.
Isaiah, this started because Tizzy was the one who had an issue with me saying, "Oh, boy from Portland was going to make it," and he was like, "Well, he shouldn't have made it over Kawhi." I said, "There's somebody who played worse than Kawhi who made it," and that happened to be LeBron.
Bron is black, my nigga. He the GOAT, nigga. He was gonna make it regardless. Don't matter.
We know why Dingy got in there. We know why. Mm-hmm. We know why.
You're refusing to.
So you're saying that even if he was averaging 13 points, he still would have made it?
You don't know the power of Benjamin Netanyahu.
I love that you picked it up 13.
You acting real.
You don't know the power of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Real naive right now, my boy.
Is there a pun in that?
I'm not trying to
You don't know the power of that Benjamin Netanyahu. Let me stop saying that before.
Bro, I don't even know nothing about this nigga or none of that shit y'all talking about. I don't give a F. I don't know
exactly
shit
what
about
that, bro. That's exactly what we tell you. Need to give a fuck, nigga. You need to give a fuck.
That's ant. I do not want to
No, you really need to give a fuck.
You, man.
These niggas over here killing people
coming after you, man.
They look like me and you in Africa right now.
Bro, is he doing that?
He was an IDF soldier. What the fuck is you talking about?
What?
Hey, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, JC. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid.
Bro,
I don't
speak on shit that I don't know about, bro.
He was an IDF
I don't speak for
soldier.
or against it. I don't know shit about this, so I'm not gonna speak on it, bro.
JC, you might want to clip this before the Mossad come after us. And the Mossad coming for us, man.
Bro.
hey, NSA agent watching my webcam, Netanyahu, the pigeon outside of my window all of a sudden. I didn't say that. Okay. The pigeon, I see a pigeon outside my window. Let me shut up.
I'm talking about, did he do that? He went and joined the fucking army who directly did
okay,
that.
but why are you pushing that energy towards me talking about, you need to give it? I don't know shit about that shit. I know about this nigga for basketball. I don't know shit about this.
Everybody heard him, right? He said, I don't know nothing about this. I don't give a F. That's what you said.
Because I don't know about it, so I don't give a F about it when it comes to basketball, nigga. I don't know shit about that,
bro. You got it, bro.
What he saying?
You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Like, nigga, we're talking basketball, bro. I don't know about it, though. Isaiah, do you know about every single social issue going on in the world? Do you know about every single social issue going on in the world?
Mike Tomlin not getting into the
Do you know about every social issue going on in the world right now?
Did I say I know about every social issue?
Okay, I don't know about this situation,
Did I say that, JC? But it's the biggest social issue going on in the world right now, nigga.
Okay, I don't know about it, Isaiah. Sue me. I don't know about this shit.
Hey, JC.
I don't know about this shit. I'm not going to act like I do and speak on some shit that I don't know about.
No,
I don't do that.
They about to call us
man enough to say I don't know something. Man enough to say I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm not going to speak on it, bro.
And then you want to act like you don't give a F. Stop it.
Nigga, you telling me about it is not me finding out about it. That's just me giving your version of whatever that story is, nigga.
Your version.
That's me giving your version of it. I still haven't looked it up.
Misinformation. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
You not, Ant.
Stop it.
You not.
Stop it.
I never said you're giving.
You're gonna sit up here and tell me I'm just giving you my
version. You turning this
personal,
bro. You're turning this personal, bro.
Version of something.
You're turning this personal, bro.
You sitting up here talking about
I don't take anything anybody says for face value,
exactly why he got voted into the All-Star game, and it's been proven. It's been proven why he got voted into the All-Star game.
Because all right, bro. He has All-Star numbers, bro. There's only two people averaging what he is. There's only two people averaging what he is in the whole entire
NBA. So hold on. Now we stat
on a losing team,
now we stat book watching shit.
On a losing team.
How else do you make the All-Star game? What else do we go off of?
You same nigga who told me I couldn't crucify Donovan Mitchell for scoring 35 on 8 of 25 shooting. You
35 is 35.
You just told me to stop watching box scores. So which one is it?
That's how we go off of an All-Star game, Isaiah. Now you're playing games. That's how we choose our All-Star.
Cool. End of discussion. That's fine. At the end of the day, it has been proven that Israeli bots literally upped his voting. It has been proven.
Upped his voting for what? Fans only get 50% of the votes.
And he was damn near top.
And he wasn't even a starter. Matter of fact, hold on. It's 0% of fans. It's coaches. It's coaches.
Like, bro.
He was a reserve, so that's all coaches.
Oh my God. You're dead ass serious right now. You're dead ass serious.
So you guys are saying the coaches were influensed
Make sure
by whatever
inside your house.
I'm talking to a brick wall right now.
Make sure there's no pigeons inside your house.
You gotta wake up, brother. Fucking prime minister from Israel sitting up here congratulating this nigga.
That's what saying country name.
And we got Israeli bots fucking voting this nigga into the All-Star game. You say they only take 50%. That's cool. That's half of what it takes.
Isaiah, it wasn't even. I misspoke on that. He's not a starter, bro. Reserves is 100% coaches.
To the starters?
Reserves is 100% coaches, Isaiah. He wasn't a starter. He's coming off the bench.
JC.
So that has nothing to do with anybody voting other than the coaches.
You got it, JC. You got it, JC. You got it, JC.
I love it here.
Yeah, you might want to strike all that. They're gonna call us all grind, all Semitic, all anti-Semitic. He said the country name. Lord, we're fucked. Is there any pigeon?
Nobody said
see, what are we talking about? There's no coaches voting, even taking into consideration for the NBA All-Star.
And do you see a pigeon outside your window?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? What?
For the All-Star reserves?
Put it on the screen.
All ground screen share.
Put that shit on the screen.
Hold on.
Israel is a Zionist state that doesn't necessarily need to exist.
Nigga, what?
I just want since we recorded it anyway, might as well.
Jeff,
for sure.
You spot on. You spot on.
That's me. So we're not confused nowhere because that's gonna be a lot of
somebody tell me when the year that the reserves did not come from the coaches voting.
Oh, you don't want to move on, do you?
No, you might want to move on from this, man.
You don't want
to. You might want to move on from this.
Chef, what did I say? Just say.
Look it up.
This is the part of the show where you
strike.
Go to
immediately
a university. And this, I'm not saying you need no classes or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. You go to a university. You go into whichever building they have the communications and the journalism and the English majors. You find you a John with some perfect teeth and a bust down, and you take that John and you say, "Yo, I give you whatever to moderate. So if I get in front of something, you can get, and I can't let it go."
Meanwhile, the Mossad agent is following your every move.
A whole different I'm not opposed to a post
Charlie Kirk meet
educational material sharing session where we actually
I've been talking all basketball this whole time.
And then
I've been talking all basketball. Everything I even muttered or responded to was basketball.
Is that the topic includes what is larger than basketball, more significant than basketball.
That's what
you cannot steer out. You cannot have this conversation without that context existing. Which is what
I'm gonna tell you this right now, JC.
Malika Taylor type of person sitting right there for. Yeah.
That's why I say you might want to strike that.
Get you a John with some purpose.
Because the Mossad is coming for this channel. Tell you, I ain't rolling either for it.
All-Star starters, we got spot on. Giannis, Jalen, Maxey, Cade, JB. Shouldn't be any disagreements because we got that perfect.
Oh, we didn't have to leave the Western Conference yet because Anthony Edwards should be a starter here.
But we already had a full-blown argument where we all agreed that AE should be it, but we had two niggas that got added that we both were pretty much 50-50 on as a panel. So where does that leave us? Because all you're gonna say is whoever it is that day you were going for, which I believe was Wemby, you're just gonna say he should take Steph's
I said
spot.
Wemby and Ant should be starters. You said Steph and Ant should be starters. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. So where does that leave us?
I mean, I think Rail, you was here for that episode?
No, I wasn't.
Isaiah, I think everybody but Rail was here for that. Jesse, was you here?
Yeah, it was me.
They was here.
Yeah, everybody but me.
Rail, break it. Only did one here.
We had 6 people here. Rail, damn.
Got 5 now. Odd number.
What? Yeah, very odd number. So what was it again? I'm sorry.
On the All-Star special, we got into it because I believe that Victor Wembanyama should be starting.
Mm-hmm.
JC believed that Stephen Curry should be starting. Mm-hmm. But all of us had Anthony Edwards. Now, Anthony Edwards is the odd man out.
And we never even had a discussion about it.
Agree with that. And since we had an even vote, somebody can tell us whether it should be Steph or
it was me. I told niggas it was Steph. I said, who would you rather go see, Steph
Nigga, I asked that. Don't try to take credit for my question, nigga.
Yeah, and I said Wemby, and y'all
because you stole the question from me. Nigga,
we talking 20. We talking about in today's layman's terms. We ain't talking about
more entertaining to watch.
We talking in today's layman's terms.
Steph or Wooty Woo.
It's Steph.
I said that shit.
It's Steph.
Bro, everybody agrees with that. Everybody agrees with that. These niggas was just this nigga. And
if everybody's agreed with that, how do we get deadlocked in the vote?
No, that was as far as who's gonna start. As far as who's more entertaining player to watch, what's the effort we talking about? Steph. There is nobody who's going to a Spurs game over Golden State game.
More entertaining is just a matter of opinion. That literally cannot be a fact.
That's true.
Like it can't be. There are some people who really, some people really like watching Kyrie Irving. Some people really like watching Vince Carter. Some people really like watching Michael.
That's what I tried to say in the first place.
Entertainment isn't a definitive fact. It's like, okay, I like watching.
Whatever you say, Chef. Yeah, Victor's more entertaining than.
So are you saying? Hold on. So you're saying, and I know what you're going to say. It's kind of rhetorical, but you're saying that it's a conversation of who's more entertaining to watch out of Harrison Barnes and Steph Curry. That's an opinion.
If someone tells me they are more entertained by Harrison Barnes, that's their business. You asked, who would you go see?
Have a nice day.
I ain't telling you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're not about to do this again, bro.
Oh my God.
Brothers, have a good evening. I don't even have enough energy. I'm sick enough as it is. Brothers, I'll see you in Valhalla.
He left. He really left. I thought he was bullshitting.
Go. This is how Max felt sitting in front of Stephen A. every day.
Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like
it really ain't.
You one of the most stubborn niggas I ever met in my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I just use words for how they mean. How I get to tell you.
And that's why I said it was rhetorical, because I knew you were going to be literal in that.
That is literally
like, how would I tell you?
Kashev, look, technically,
some niggas don't like watching basketball at all.
Okay, hold on. Let me just try to make it as short and sweet as possible, right? Technically, it's an opinion of who the best player in the league is right now, right? That's an opinion. Because there's a lot of different things you can go off of. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so you can say, like, I go by this or I go by that, whatever your context is. But if somebody just randomly is like, Isaiah Jackson is the best player in the league, and they want to try to go off of whatever context they want to go off of, at that point, it's like, bro, like, what the F are we talking about?
I understand that point. And the reason I don't subscribe to the example is because when you're saying who is the best player in the league, you are impressing that opinion on the rest of the league. If I say who is your favorite player, who do you enjoy? The only judge, jury, and executioner is yourself. You're the only factor here. That doesn't definitively mean anything for any of these people outside of you. If I think Victor Wembanyama is the most entertaining basketball player in the league right now, and that's not me saying I do, that says nothing about who the majority feels. You asked me and just didn't like my answer. That's all that happened.
Just didn't think you were being honest. That's all. We just didn't feel like you were being honest.
I said I would rather watch Victor than Steph.
That's because you was being disingenuous about your.
No, that's what we feel. And you, it's not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with it. If you felt like that, I just don't think you're telling the truth.
I really would rather.
I feel like you were trying to make a point.
Yeah, that's Chef, but most people would choose. Most people would choose Steph,
and that's fine.
Look.
So you're asking who's the more entertaining player?
And they got upset.
I'm gonna bring it home, Tizzy. I'm gonna bring it home. Chef, if you remember correctly, that was how the whole conversation started in the first place. Because what we were having a conversation about is who would be more entertaining to watch in the All-Star game. Who would the masses rather see out of those two?
And then you asked that because you thought you had a better chance there.
Because that was the tiebreaker, Chef. If you don't remember the conversation. That was one of my tiebreakers.
We can play it back. The entire special is about who deserves it.
Right. But I ended up saying the tiebreaker between those two, one of them at least, were, okay, who do you think people would rather see in an All-Star game?
What question did you ask me?
I ended up asking you that. I said, if somebody gave you some tickets and said, look, I got some tickets for Steph, some tickets for Wemby. Which game you going to? And you lied and said,
how is there even a wrong answer? You asked me where I'm going. It was like, no, that's wrong. What?
I'm saying you lied and said Wemby. But
you know how we know
I'm not interested in Golden State.
Hey,
that team is dismantled. I'm not interested in watching Golden State right now.
JC, look, you know when this nigga lying is when he answer, he always look away from the camera. Watch you.
No, that's when other people talk to
that nigga. I was
talking about that move when he hit you with that.
That nigga be like, or he'll try not to turn. He'll try not to turn his head, but if you look at his eyes will just turn like he'll look away.
Niggas are so confused that I found someone else more entertaining than Steph Curry.
What's more entertaining?
The masses still find Steph Curry more entertaining,
and that's cool.
That's their
business. There's a reason. Yeah.
And then blocking a shot on the other end.
Yeah, them blocks be crazy to me. Because I got to watch
Steph Curry. But Wembanyama is definitely getting up there.
I got to watch Steph Curry for the last, how long Steph been in the league? 15, 16 years?
Yeah. At the top 16, of it for the 17. 10.
Yeah, this Victor Wembanyama game is new to me. I find it entertaining. Like when he transitions from...
Are you sure about that?
When he transitions from blocking a shot to... Like, I've never seen someone at that height performing those dribble moves in games. I'm like, we got the lobs, the celebrate. He's an entertaining player to me.
So you ain't never seen...
Yeah, it's been niggas. Maybe not that height.
7'4",
but
pulled a sham god in the game successfully. I want to know.
You said what?
When did he do that?
We can pull it up. We can pull
you
it
said
up.
do what?
Yes.
All ground screen share.
All ground screen share. Let's go.
I said, who have you seen 7'4" hit somebody with a sham god mid game? Like for real.
KD.
Oh wait,
I don't remember seeing Wemby do it.
Because when I said I haven't seen it.
All ground screen share. Let's go. We cooking.
It's on. But he on his phone, so you know he can do it.
Oh wait, are you the host or am I allowed to screen share right now?
You're allowed. I just made it to where you can't.
Yep.
Gotta close all my other business. I'll be.
Shit!
Damn shit! Never mind, bro. Never mind.
Freaky frog. You freaky frog.
Yeah, see, that's why the Messiah finna come after you.
Yep.
That's
freaky deaky.
Gotta play that Kendrick lyric for you.
He got Miss Muhammad kidnapped in his back. MILF.
He got Miss Pinky on there.
Hey, rough in your life.
Let's see. Whiteboard, show captains, docs.
That man pulled up Tiana Trump videos. He had to close it up.
Nah, bro, I just write professionally, so I got a bunch of tabs. Like,
right. That's what we call it now, writing professionally. I like the name of that.
No, like genuinely, like that's verifiable. It's on my tab.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Have I turned? Have I turned? Yes, because I'm trying to watch this. I'm trying to pull up this clip and look at y'all at the same time.
Right. Yeah, we go with that.
All right. I don't see the button, so I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
Hold on. Nope. Gotta open up your toolbar at the bottom.
Yeah.
You see that green arrow?
We got chat, we got react, we got
screen share.
They share, nigga. It's an arrow that
share screen.
Yeah. Hurry up too, nigga. We gotta announce these East reserve.
Been doing the show for 3 hours, man.
It's been 3 hours? No, we've been here for 3 hours. We ain't been recording for
like 45 minutes.
We ain't that far off.
Nah.
It says Zoom may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it's quit. It's saying I gotta quit and reopen.
Yeah, he's not doing all that.
But like I can send you the clip for sure.
Let me see.
100% the Sham got the game.
I just seen Donovan Mitchell do the Sham God into a 3.
Right. Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell like 6'2".
It don't matter. You still ain't never seen what he did ever before.
Bing bong.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a Providence jersey that's actual God, Sham Gods. What are you talking about?
Do the fuck that matter?
You just said I never seen a Sham God before.
No,
I am a fan of the dude who invented the move, or at least
you ain't never seen what Donovan Mitchell did into the Sham God like that.
What'd he do?
Oh my gosh!
Go look at the highlights.
And he did it.
I'm convinced. I gotta fact check every play you bring me.
And he did it.
Saying stuff happened, but they never got no film of where it happened or when it happened. Just
what is shit.
Hey, and he did it to He did it to Gobert of all people.
Gobert is not like that.
Who else would be guarding a 7 foot?
No, that's crazy. No, I wasn't saying it in that way. I was
I wasn't saying that. He was Gobert not like that.
He really did.
Well, that's who he got matched up with.
But that's still not more entertaining than Steph. Stop.
If you don't find it that entertaining, that's your business.
It's very entertaining. I made a reaction like,
I'm saying if you find it less entertaining, that's fine. That's all I'm saying.
I think the stuff that Steph does is like.
And I'm saying I had like over a decade of watching Steph's game.
Oh, so you're saying you've gotten immune to it?
I've gotten not fully immune, but I'm more used to it.
Steph.
So you're taking Steph for granted. That's different.
Steph fatigue. You got like Steph.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just entertainment. I ain't say he was better than the nigga all the time. Damn.
He got.
I mean, I don't think you're that far from saying that though.
I'm not though. If you ask me the top 10 players who are like in terms of best and the top 10 most entertaining, that list looks so different. No, I don't think entertaining.
All right, let's go.
Vince Carter top 10 entertaining, not nowhere near best.
Let's go to the East, man. We already named the starters. We got that spot on. We were correct on that. So let's go reserves. Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Johnson, Cat. I don't think we had Cat. Did we have Cat?
We had Cat. We fought about it for some ridiculous reason, but we had Cat.
Okay,
by the end.
Here go that New York bias.
I think this one was an honorable mention.
19 and 11 on a 2 seed doesn't have to explain being an all-star. There's no bias.
Anyway, bro, Pascal Siakam was an honorable mention, and somehow he snuck in there and made it.
Pascal was the surprise.
Norman Powell, we voted for. Scotty Barnes. I think we said it was either him or Ingram.
Yeah, they wanted somebody out of Toronto.
Yeah, we said a Toronto player, and it was one of them. And then Jalen Duren, I think we ended up voting last minute to get in. So I think the only one here that we didn't have was Siakam. But I'd have to go back to see who else we had. I don't know how I lost those notes, bro. I don't know if I deleted them on accident or...
Maybe just can't find it in general. Who knows?
I looked at both of my phones,
like
bro.
An old school center.
No, I had it for sure because I read it. Oh, I think that's what it is. I had it on my. I didn't have it on my phone. I had it on Microsoft Word.
You definitely didn't save it.
I went real. No, I saved it. I went real professional that time.
Oh, look at you, man.
That's what it was. Yeah, I had it in front of me.
I'm old school. I still use a notebook.
I usually use my phone for notes. That's why I'm like, where the hell is this?
I use a notebook, then I go to Google Docs to clean up my notes.
NBA All-Star Special Notes right here from January 9th. That's crazy. I knew it was something, bro. I'm like, I know I'm not
See, you had an epiphany midstream. All ground epiphany.
3.5 hours in. We found it, baby.
3.5 is crazy. You ain't even been, you was the last one to come in.
No, me?
Chef.
Nah, that was me.
Oh, I thought it was.
No. It was actually no. It was Ant. It was Isaiah. I got him.
Okay, well, because Chev told me he was coming late. Pause.
See, when he just think we all just get out of here, he don't even pay no.
Time out on the play.
Chev said he was going to be late, and Isaiah, he didn't get my invite until late. And Tizzy, I think I sent his to the wrong email.
Yeah, but
I think he was like one of the first people I seen.
That's crazy. Because he was the last one to get an email, like literally.
The Diddy files.
Why is my spit not coming up, bro?
But who did we have? Was it MPJ?
I'm about to pull it up right now. I think. Wow, as soon as I force quit it,
Patience. You. What they say? You rock her, something.
Look, we had a a moment that got a little out of hand, bro. So that deterred the show for a little bit. So it's not as long as y'all.
Yeah, we have one every time.
Not like that.
Pause. What is going on?
You kept your shirt on this time, bro. Like,
what was the pause in that?
All right, man.
And I know the power of the tongue is important, bro. There it go. Okay, I'm glad I didn't say it.
The power to what?
Anyway.
See, that's why you don't open that box.
It wasn't me, bro. It was one of your New York compadres, actually. Like I told you a million times on this show. Stop blaming JC.
You New
It
York
was you. It was
what?
you niggas. It was y'all.
Ooh,
it was y'all. Yes, you have to pay for the sins of Cam and Mace and Coop. Yep. Now, back to
regular schedule programming.
Yes, I have the list in front of me.
You should put a technical.
So on the West, Lowry is who we voted for, who was left out for Bron.
Marking him?
Yes, everybody else made it. So we got everything right except Lowry, and that was because they gave Bron because it's Bron.
Then prior, why was Kawhi missing? Was there less spots than we thought?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kawhi wasn't there either. So Kawhi,
we didn't have Kawhi at all either. Oh,
Jamal Murray made it over Kawhi. Good catch, Chef. Jamal Murray made it over Kawhi. Murray was actually one of our honorable mentions.
What? I don't know if he got him in. I was trying to get Jamal in.
You know, it has to be majority vote, so that's But yeah, Kawhi and Lowry did not make it on the West. And then AE wasn't a starter. Now let's go to the reserves for the East. Mitchell, Johnson, Cat, Powell. We did have Jalen Duren. But we took Ingram over Scotty.
Okay.
And then Paolo.
I hope Kuminga get to Atlanta and understand.
So Paolo didn't make it, I'm assuming, because of not enough games.
Paolo been playing ass anyway. We're not advocating for his sorry ass.
So what happened is Siakam made it over Paolo, Scotty made it over Ingram, but we still basically said one Toronto player, so we kind of got that right because we knew it would be one of them. I think you were voting for Scotty though. I think we did. We did good. We did our homework.
Credit come All-Star time.
You said what?
I think defenders don't get enough credit come All-Star time.
Because don't nobody want to see that in the All-Star game.
Yes, we do. That's exactly what we've been asking for in the All-Star game every year.
That's more purists, yes, but not the casuals.
You're right, Shay.
They appeal the All-Star game to casuals now.
But I think we did good, gentlemen. We look like some professional guys who know what the hell they talking about. We only had a couple of hiccups. I'm proud of y'all.
I mean, what you mean they appeal to the casuals?
Talking about who deserve, not who they're going to pick.
For a nigga who just wants to see a bunch of dunks and crosses and scores the whole game and nobody getting locked up, that's kind of like. And I don't even know if at this point that's what casuals prefer. But I mean that's what the NBA thinks that people want.
But that's not what you see though. That's the crazy.
Casuals want names. It's not necessarily what they will or won't do on the court.
Preach. And that's why Bron is in. That's why these international players get it.
Yeah, and that's why I can't believe it's not.
Which one?
Your boy, for one.
The Western
one of the leading vote getters. Your boy. That wasn't because of he's just playing by far better than everybody else.
Who's the leading vote getter? Jokic?
Luka.
I think it was Luka. Was Luka leading?
Luka.
I remember seeing Wemby at the top.
Luka is.
I don't know if it changed after I looked at that because this was January 9th, to be fair. But
I'm about to say, Luka and Jokic make sense as All-Star starters. I think Wemby makes sense.
I remember there was a year where Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Would have made a starter list if they still had 100% fan vote.
I know Yao was unbeatable for a while.
Every year. And this nigga was never playing. He was never playing, but he was always starting. So, yeah, international people, I think, are an example of that. Before we get up out of here, Super Bowl picks. Then we can go home.
We don't fuck with the Patriots. We hoping they lose. West Coast. That's it.
I'm gonna say
I don't ever either one of them niggas. F the Sea Chickens and the Pats. How about that?
America don't really deserve a Super Bowl right now, but we have one. So I'm gonna go JSN for Super Bowl. I think he's going for about $150.
What America do? Why can't we
get going $150 on Gonzo? It's crazy.
I think a large amount of the social issues we've discussed even on this show and farther. I think the only non-violent answer to those is a general strike, and not general strikes in a singular city or on a random weekend, but at major commerce moving days like the Super Bowls, like WrestleManias, like the upcoming World Cup in Atlanta is actually probably the strongest demonstration we can get towards meaningful change.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need my Super Bowl.
Also,
I need my Super Bowl, bro.
I was over here.
I appreciate you saying that shit.
I'm just saying, like,
he cooked. But I still need my Super Bowl.
He went into the world's greatest poet right now.
Just for the Super Bowl and WrestleMania alone.
A protest with a police escort is essentially an angry parade. A protest without one is meant to disrupt. There's nothing more disruptive than actually influencing the pockets of the oligarchs that are making these decisions. Like Super Bowl commercials themselves, it costs you like $7 million to run one. Imagine no one saw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my Super Bowl, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I know we're there. But like that's when I'm like,
I'll be highly pissed off.
We also gotta educate ourselves on what's going on.
Facts.
I've done too much of that throughout this week. It's my brain.
You can't keep saying you don't know about these social issues. You don't want to talk about it. You gotta.
My boy ain't been paying attention to them files that got released. 3 million files.
Hold on.
He got to do his homework.
You're taking me out of context right now. I didn't say I don't know about any social issues.
I said
I'm
some
saying
of them.
If there's social issues that I might even see, or I might even have an opinion on it in some type of way, but it's not something that I'm going to display unless I've actually truly done my homework.
That's what I'm saying. You should
because you don't want to speak out of turn because that can be damaging. I understand
that. That's what I'm saying. You should do your homework on, especially what our boy was talking about before he left. Because
y'all only
actually that has a lot. No, but
we don't have to say we don't know.
That has
because here's the thing.
No, wait. Let me tell you. That has a lot to do with Black History, and it's Black History Month, bro. So we can't just let you keep saying.
Me and Isaiah was talking about earlier has to do with
there are direct ties.
The early Messiah, all that. Yes,
Tizzy, make sure ain't no pigeons outside your house.
African Americans and Palestinians,
yeah. Make sure ain't no, bro. You gotta go do your research.
If you start seeing pigeons around you, Tizzy, run for your life. You understand?
You gotta hit them with the laser. You get a laser.
Chef, I'm gonna holler at you off camera because I think I know what Tizzy getting at.
Blow up. And that's how you know if it's an actual.
Yeah, I'll holler at you about that.
Yeah.
It go like
you might want to do that.
Everybody made their Super Bowl pick, right?
Seahawks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I said Seahawks.
Seahawks.
So I'm the only Pats. All right.
That's great. Yeah, see, we can't fuck.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots.
Bro, the Sea Chickens just beat my team, nigga.
He would fuck with the look. See,
I'm going Seattle though.
Disrespecting the Rams all
That's
the last
precisely
2
why I'm
months.
picking them. I think they are tested.
That's an NFC West rival, nigga. F the Sea Chickens.
He on that.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle. Like I said, my coworker, his nephew played on Seattle, so he so I'm kind of rooting for Seattle.
Oh, you got cousins, he got nephews. I see it out here. All right.
I said my coworker's nephew, not my nephew.
Hey, that mean it's your nephew too, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very close to that coworker too.
Appreciate you, my brother.
You make the league, your family spread. Like
it's another trade deadline in the books.
Cousins become real cousins.
All
that.
I should see y'all, at least the fans, and maybe some of y'all on Monday for the Super Bowl recap.
You'll see me Monday.
We also have the NFL predictions recap next Thursday.
That's next Thursday?
Yeah. So we got some good content coming, and then after that, y'all know what time it is. It's gonna be March Madness and then NBA playoff time, and then y'all see some of y'all favorites that y'all see right now. y'all will see some of them during that time. It's almost there. Chev, I should see you soon. You got an LA show coming soon, right?
Actually, I had to turn that down, my guy.
Oh, damn. All right. I was trying to give you some promotion.
It's cool.
All right. You got a Baltimore show, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It wasn't feasible for me to do that kind of travel with my schedule right now and this whole like situation.
Yeah, because you said it was like 2 days later you had to go to Baltimore or something, right? So that
when you come to Cleveland, man.
Never. Nobody want to go out there.
Ain't no shows in Cleveland, nigga.
I'm gonna look into it.
Look into it. Ain't no shows in Cleveland.
Hold on. And Chev, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you come out to the city, do a show for a night or two, you have a place to stay, so you ain't got to worry about a motel.
I appreciate that, man. I have not hit Ohio.
That's big dog. You think he would stay in a motel, nigga?
Man, I don't like Ohio.
Hotel, motel, don't matter. I just said the first. All I know is he got a free place to stay. He got a free place to stay. He'll have some good food here and everything. I know how to cook.
I don't know about that good food.
And a hot shower. Right. Don't fucking play me. Don't you fucking play me from my fucking city. Don't fucking play.
Y'all don't got
you ain't about to do that.
Y'all don't got
nothing to do with that right there.
You don't got that. You don't got
that. Nigga lives in Atlanta. You talk about good food. Get that out of here.
We got good food out here, man. And Atlanta be charging too damn much, and then they make you wait too damn long. And Chev, you know I'm telling the truth about that.
You not wrong.
Overpriced, overweighted food.
Like I got.
Look for Chev in the city near you. Tizzy, I think he got his Twitch cracking. Also Tizzy.
Yep, gaming.
And then we got my guy straight from the nosebleed. I know what it is. He got a lot of content.
128. We got 128 subscribers. We're on the road to 150. So please subscribe. Please check us out. Everything like that. Definitely shoot for that 200. From the nosebleeds, yes, sir.
That being said, man, appreciate y'all. McVay we trust. Go Lakers. Go Dodgers. Go Sparks.
Go Caps.
Peace. See y'all later.
To Cancun.
Gang, y'all on 2K?
Flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back. Respect your passion.